true king will show them. We do not serve. We rule.
It's the most spookiest time of the year. Halloween, Saturday, October 31st. Welcome, my friends. Arkhan the Black has plunged back into SFO Grimhammer, and we've got quite the doozy on our hands. Now, you have seen, some of you anyway, have seen the first part of this stream. It's the same campaign. We're just further along now. We're at like turn 115 or something, and we're at war with the Greenskins. The things are popping off. It's getting muy spicerino. And Black Orcs are scary AF in SFO, man. 130 armor, 67 melee attack, 61 melee defense on these Black Orcs with shields. So, I actually played this game last night. Played this battle. And I won it. But it was hard. I wanted to just see if it was even possible, if it was even worth starting the stream off with this battle. I think last night I might have slow-mode at one point, because we're on very hard, not legendary. I don't play legendary, because I think legendary is for nerds. But it was really difficult. This might be a loss to start, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Even if we win it, we're going to get wiped immediately. There's another stack that's nearby. The position we're in right now is not particularly tenuous. We're pretty strong. But we only have 5 armies, and of course that's the big issue the Tomb Kings run into, especially in SFO. When you're looking at the research tree, you can look at like 70 turns towards getting your next army if you go for a bunch of attacks one after another. And then there's a cooldown period where you can then buy a new one, but it takes a while. So you snowball much slower than other factions in SFO Grimhammer with the Tomb Kings, and much slower than vanilla game as well. So our empire is huge. We're pretty strong right now, but Greenskins are coming our way, and we got to deal with them. So we're going to get the battle started right here against a bunch of Black Orcs. We're in a corner camp out the ass and see what we can do. Alucard Flash. What are those traits on Black Orc shields? Defender plus Juggernaut? Let me take a look. So we got Wa. So their stats get insane. Like with Wa pop, they have over 100 melee attack. They're Silver Chevron. Scary as balls. I mean, look at my infantry. It cannot stand up to this at all. Only way we win is by forcing a blob in a choke point, dropping some vortexes on their heads, and some good Hex Wraith micro. They do have immune to Psych, they have expert charge defense. I'm not seeing Juggernaut, so yeah, I think it's just Wa. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of threats in this army. Like I said, I won it last night, but it took all the tricks. It was quite the effort, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I know, I used slow-mo, what a nerd. I just wanted to see if it was possible. And it is. It's just effing hard. So, like, the balance board's gonna tell us that we're in fine shape at the start of this game. But, not really. I am gonna appear offline so nerds can't message me while we're doing this. And, we do have a pretty nice army here. I mean, we got Hex Race, which, by the way, have stock in SFO Grimhammer, which is actually a huge part of our tactics here. They're gonna spread all the way across their formation. And if I didn't have stock on my Hex Race, they would just come for me with the big guns. The Boarboy big guns, and I wouldn't be able to run away, really, because they just cover the whole map. So, thankfully, I don't have to worry about that. They won't see me, and I'll be able to move in from the rear and hopefully do some damage with them. But meanwhile, we are going to truly get gross here in the corner of the map, because that's how we do it. So, we're going to go Nehakar Warriors in the front ranks, Tomb Guard directly behind. You'll often see this when you pretty much just want to hold the line for as long as possible. They don't have any magic, thankfully, and I think what we're going to do is put ourselves in guard mode And halberds will definitely be on the flanks. Kepler Guard in the center. Cryptors will be on the flanks as well. Tomb Scorpion in the center. And you guys, your own control group all the way in the back. So the skeleton archers are actually a really big thing here. We got the Blessed Legion of Demonetized, sundering armor of everything I shoot at. Eric C, always enjoy the content, keep up the good work. Love your lore videos. Thank you very much, my friend. Much appreciated. And then we have a Yuri Tomlin, a Shadows Priest with Pit of Shades and Penumbral Pendulum. So his job is very important. Essentially, he's going to be dropping the magic from on high and hoping it's enough to push back the tides. So I think we will get pretty blobbed up here. I don't know if Karen Ray should be the first ones into the breach. I think the formation will look something like that, and then we'll move all the way back to like right here and just try to survive this opening assault. We'll go guard mode on you guys up front. We'll go lock that control group and then figure out the formation closer to actually doing it. You a little bit further back as well. And I think that'll play, my friends. Let's see what we can do. So I will spread out some of these halberd formations, and they're gonna have to actually crisscross over each other, which is dumb. But yeah, so we're gonna stay out of line of sight of these cav on this side, and then try to get around behind and kill off the archers without them doing too much damage. Now, one of the most important things here is the Orc cavalry is going to want to chase after my Hex Race once they are seen. So that's actually a good thing for me. That means the Boar Boy Big Guns aren't charging me over and over and over again and messing up all my low armor stuff. Remember, in SFO, crumbling works differently here. You can see the debuffs there. You actually get worse stats when you start crumbling as well. And once you get to here, you lose all your stats. So that's a huge deal. That's gonna really hurt us in the late game when our units start crumbling. But that doesn't mean that we cannot win. I think we can, maybe, hopefully. We'd love to start with a nice little juicy win. But like I said, it literally does not matter if we win this game, because a second stack will come in and sweep us up immediately afterwards. So I'm basically just doing this for fun at the start. But yeah, we are going balls to the wall corner camp right here. Kepler Guard. We don't want to spread out too much because we don't want to give as much of a charge bonus to the Black Orcs when they pop wall. Look at that, man. Look at the stats, man. 73 weapon strength, 130 armor, 67, 61. Jesus. We do have Tomb Swarm, which will help kill the blobs, which is nice. And we'll want to make sure that we get a nice focus fire in. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit rough. It's gonna be a little bit rough, my friends. So I'll keep you guys in the back for now, keep you out of range. I would love to see them like suicide their river trolls or something right at the start. Mow them down right off the bat. Welcome everybody to the Arkhan the Black stream. We are reforming the Empire of Nagash. Yeah, shoot my shielded stuff, that's fine with me. Gonna keep you a little bit more high and tight. Maybe bait out my Tomb Scorpion as well. Okay, we're gonna get you guys a little bit closer. Come on, River Trolls. Okay, big guns are coming in. We're gonna go guard mode on that side, get the Cryptors and Karen Rays ready. And actually, we're gonna just start focusing on the River Trolls right now. Okay, so we're gonna jam in some of our troops right here. Get ready for some casting as well. Get our Hex Rays closer. I think the trolls are actually more important. So I'm gonna actually keep my Tomb Scorpion out there, maybe. No, we'll pull it back. A little bit too much armor piercing damage. Can Rays come back? Actually put them on guard mode too. And maybe start pulling their cav away from me too. That's a nice little juicy blob we got going, so we're gonna Tomb Swarm that. Can Rays go back in. Cryptors go back in. And the River Trolls are dead, so let's focus on that stuff now. Okay. Not a horrible start. Maybe bring the spears out. We're gonna keep them in the center. Alright, we're gonna go straight in. So now you'll see that all the Black Orcs and stuff are pulling off. Maybe we want to Pit of Shades this. Okay. Yeah, all the cav is coming to me now, so we'll retreat them all the way back. Tomb Scorpion go into melee. Got a nice little pet of shades on the left flank. It's gonna hurt him. Alright, and we want to kill off the archers too, because they really, really hurt. Maybe get the Cryptors in on that side. Definitely start Melkos mystifying miasma them. Halberds. X-rays come back up. And now we focus on the cav. Do we have any other spells? We could pendulum this, that's what we're gonna do. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive with the cavalry here. Our center is beginning to buckle, so we're gonna pull this guy back. Hopefully not let them get around the flank. Keep shooting the cav. Oh, the Tomb Scorpion. Ooh, that's bad. Did not mean to let that happen. I can maybe escape with this. A lot of my archers are not shooting, so I'm gonna pull them a little further back. Got a full flanking charge in, but definitely need to run away now. Guard mode for them. Cryptors go in, actually help them deal with the cav. And you guys, what am I gonna shoot at? Let's maybe kill the boar boys. Any more spell? Look at the cooldown on Pit of Shades, like 2 minutes long. That's insane. I need another cast here, quick. Alright, so the big guns are going to be able to catch up to my Tomb Scorpion. And that's not too big of a deal. Maybe start focusing on the Black Orcs now. Go back in. Center is going to buckle here. Gonna Melkos that. They're gonna break through my center, I think. Alright, we gotta rout them now. Just go in, terror rout them quickly. Rout quickly, please. I need them to buckle. Okay, good. So Bouncebar is liking me, but I don't know that I'm liking this quite as much as I could be. Tombstorm that for sure. I don't think my Tomb Scorpion's gonna escape. Doesn't look like it. Get our Hex Race around the flank. Kill off the idiots there. Oh, my lord. Definitely don't want to be losing my lord. Get out of there if you can. Pull you guys a little bit further back. My lord out of there. Get you guys to come in and help. Cryptors to come in and help. Maybe get these guys coming over here. Tomb Scorpion is super dead. It's just gonna crumble out. This is good though. We're shooting to the backside of that unit now. Maybe I'll be able to stabilize my Tomb Scorpion on that side. That would be fantastic. And we now have Ushabti coming in. Good, perfect. We're gonna let our Cryptors get a little bit of regen here. Let our Hex Race out. Actually, you know what? I'm okay with that engagement, I think. We're gonna pull them away just a second here. No. Pull. Gonna recharge. Cryptors can go in now. Temper Guard can go in now. And focus fire on those big guns. Yeah, they're breaking on this side. Tomb Scorpion just died. But I think we have this one in the bag. Alright, that was solid. Good start. Yeah, I'm not kidding you, man. When they've got wall pops and they've got 90 plus melee attack against your Tomb King's infantry, it's a rough time for sure. But we got a couple nice casts in. Only 35 kills actually, but a lot of HP damage. Didn't even have to use our Shopti summon. So I think we'll let our Hex Race run down the Black Orcs, get some kills here, make sure we finish off some units, and then call it a game on that one. Yeah, we are playing faction-wide caps right now, for sure. That's a nice thing about SFO, you can kind of customize it how you want to play as well. So if you don't care about caps, you don't have to use them, but... Why do they do that? Oh, they're on guard mode this way. That's at least one full unit of Black Orcs done. Unfortunately, we're going to lose this army immediately. But maybe we could... I don't think we can win the next battle, but we can try. Finish them off for good. Nice, guys. Fun little start. Thank you for the £2 or euros or whatever it was. Much appreciated, my guy. So has SFO altered the crumbling mechanic at all? Yeah, I don't know if you were here at the start of the battle, but crumbling is different now. Yeah, you lose 20% of your melee attack and melee defense when crumbling begins, and then disintegrating, you lose literally all your stats. So it is a very different mechanic than how it functions in vanilla. And you can see it right here, actually, if we take a look. What do I go for? Let's get the money. Yeah. So probably gonna get attacked again. Yes. Okay, it's Gobos, though. It's Orc Boys and Gobos, so maybe this is winnable. We're gonna quick save it in case it crashes here, and I guess jump right back in. So, crumbling is what you wanted to see. It is a minus 20 melee attack, minus 20 reload skill, minus 20 melee defense, and still deals damage to you over time. So I'd say crumbling in this is a lot more impactful than it is in vanilla. And then, obviously, disintegrating, like, look at that. You don't have a unit, really, anymore at that point. Pretty brutal. This army, with full Hex Race, maybe we've got a chance. Gobos have 41 melee attack, but we'll see. Grimgore's Ard Boys are indeed led by Grimgore. I believe he is to the west of where, or south and west of where we're fighting right now. He's very much in the heart of the Badlands. I think we're gonna do the exact same thing, guys. What is the cooldown on spells, man? I think that was literally 2 minutes for that Pit of Shade, or more. That was pretty rough. This time we don't have a front line. That's gonna be the bigger issue we run into here. We pretty much just don't have a front line. So I'm gonna pretty much stack everything right on top of each other and not spread out at all, really, and just they'll try to do whatever they can. I might have to show my Hex Wraith play a little bit earlier on this run through, because if I don't, I think the skirmish cav and stuff will mess me up. Because I can't protect my back line as well. So what do they have? They have Goblin Wolf Chariots. Is that it? Nah, they have some Goblin Wolf Riders as well. So I think we'll get more aggressive with the Hex Race on this one. Now, if I can stifle 2 full stacks with 1 here, I'm gonna be a pretty happy boy. Hey, Andy, do we know what Norskins get in the update? No, I don't believe so. I think that's planned to be finished up sometime this month, but I really don't know anything that's going on the Norskin side of the update at all at the moment. Has the Tomb King side even left beta yet? I don't think so. I assume he's pushing it all in one update, and that's probably been delayed because of the delay to the normal DLC, so I think we can get some Psycho Charging in for funsies. I mean, they've got 11,000 HP. You know what? No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. As long as we don't get caught up in... And they have Perfect Vigor, by the way. Hex Race have Perfect Vigor. So, their stats are pretty great. 51 melee attack, 10 bonus versus infantry, 44 AP. Like them quite a bit. And we still have Tombswarm. Oh man, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of gaps. Bustin' Sammy, we actually did show it. Me and Benner to the stream last week. I missed it. What is going on with Norska in the update? If you want to give the chat some highlights on it, wouldn't mind, but your call, my dude. Yeah, I think the Crypt Horrors are going to be a massive problem for them for sure. Hexray should be as well, as long as we're not idiots with them. We'll go for another charge on the Orc boys. This is what I hate about them, though. They can get really caught up in the models and get stuck. So hopefully we don't lose too many trying to pull out. They don't have a lot of mass. This doesn't, they don't seem to. This guy's still stuck in there. Is he gonna die? Maybe. Maybe charge that on that side. And he's out! Well done. If I can get rid of the Goblin Wolf Riders, actually that's the play. Let's just charge them now. Charge them from both sides. Force the archers back. Ooh. Oh, he's so smart! How is he so smart? It feels like a multiplayer opponent right now. What the hell is going on? Come to my lair. He's gonna catch me too. I don't want to stick in that fight. Now we can turn. And we're gonna turn Fire Will off. We don't need archers firing in there. Let's kill the Orc boys in the back. Man, my Hex Race took so much damage there. What the hell? Well, we want that unit dead, for sure, so that's still probably worth it. High tier Goblin Wolf Rider gameplay, boys. Why won't they die? Wow. I don't really know what to say about that. Okay. We're trying to bust out with our Hex Race on this side. Maybe not. So the big guns go in and kill stuff. Let them loop around, and our caster, we're gonna put in a separate control group. We're going to Pit of Shades this for sure. And then probably Tomb Swarm that. And then Pendulum this. I think we need to kill the archers. I think they're more important than anything else. This one might not go as well. We'll see. Oh, we actually just shattered them pretty hard. That's fun. Break out! He's trying to shoot my archers up bad, so we need to get the Hex Race in quick. Get them around the flank. Honestly, I think we just run into melee now. Push forward in the center. Their backline will retreat into the grips of my Hex Race, and they should die pretty quick. Uh-oh. Let's have you guys shoot the Goblin Wolf Chariots now. Have you come back to help out against these. Get the Crypt Horrors on them. I'm gonna lose those Hex Race if I don't pull them out now. They might die anyway. The Hex Races are good, but they're still squishy, as you can probably tell. Like, they had trouble killing Wolf Riders there. That was a little bit weird. Any more casting we can do? No. Smell cost that. Keep you back so you don't crumble out if we can avoid it. Maybe get you near the Lord so you stop crumbling! You're not even being attacked! Nope, they're dead. See you guys. Nice knowing you. And we'll run some of these guys down as well. Mod collection is like 3 mods, man. It's my own version of the SFO secret beta. It's less blood, less gore, and maybe a lighting mod. Like, there's not a whole lot going on right now. Just mostly SFO Grimhammer. Yeah, it's... Oh, they're still alive! Maybe. I doubt it. I bet we still lose them. You think we get Nagash at some point? I do. Yeah, I think he'll be Warhammer 3. I think he is too important to the setting to forgo, and, I mean, as Games Workshop has already proven many times in the past, like, if you have a cool-looking model, you're gonna get a cool... I mean, you're gonna be in the novels, you're gonna be in the game in some capacity. I can't see Creative Assembly skipping out on him. Well, we can get some of our archers full HP, but again, I don't think it really matters a whole lot. Like, I don't think we can get attacked by any more stacks on this turn anyway.
Your petty politics do not concern me, mortal thing.
If you're gonna pay me 3,000 for that, yeah, absolutely. No walls mod and remove siege battles? That sounds fantastic, actually. I am not a fan of vanilla sieges, as you guys well know, and it really does get grindy after a while in campaign. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Halloween, by the way. Been good so far. Earlier today, I streamed Hunt Showdown on Italian Spartacus's channel. And now we're doing some Arkhan on my own. Okay, so I'm not gonna push my luck there. But, I think what I will do is back the F up. So there are a couple things I could do. I think maybe the smart thing would be to link up with this army here.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Ugh, Jesus. Maybe not. Maybe we do abandon this.
For the Creator God.
Yeah, I don't really feel like playing a legit siege right now, to be honest. Especially not with Tomb Kings. They are not great at taking walls against big guns. So let's break that siege for now. Let's back up. And you guys will force march back this way. So Clan Helheim is still alive. Let me give you a quick overview of where we're at right now. In the east, we are about to capture Flayed Rock. I should be able to auto-resolve that.
Arise. The treasures are mine.
So we've got an army all the way to the east, and probably going to be going to war with Malice Darkblade relatively soon. It is turn 102. At Nagashizar, we're still looking good, but I'm of course worried about all the greenskin stacks like force marching down here into my home territory, so gotta worry about that. In Death Gorge, we're kind of pushing up into the southern part of the Greenskins realm, and of course Arkhan the Black in Numas is sitting tight. Now, it looks like, and I'm not sure how this happened, but I created my own beta mod. Like, I basically renamed the file so that if Venrus made any changes, they wouldn't affect me or prevent me from playing my campaign. Somehow, it still ended up getting updated, and I got new unit cards for my Whites of Stone Ratarn and Nagashizar Guard. I think my research, not my research, my, actually, yeah, my research tree. I think this part looks different than when I first started this campaign. So I'm not sure how that happened. I don't know if that will make compatibility issues become a thing later down the line. Hoping not, but we kind of just have to suck it up and go with it. The nice thing about Numas is in 3 turns, we are going to finish up the Pyramid of King Far, which is, as you can see on the left of your screen here, pretty damn good. Wins the Magic Power Reserve plus 10, faction-wide, a lot of public order, gives me technologies, gives me a bunch of Canopic Jars per turn, and unlocks new recruitment for the Bright Shields Legion of Legend. So I'm going to be trying to make those in every single place I possibly can. It's going to be finished up in Qatar. And Numas has its own as well, but we need to level this up too. I think for now we're going to get out of Force March and just recruit like one more random Nakar warrior in his army. Actually, hold up. Let me take a look here. I get like a Mortise Engine or something? You get a Hex Wraith or a Tomb Scorpion. Are we really capped out on Mortise Engines right now? Yeah, we only get one. Okay. Well, this is a really strong army anyway. I don't think I want to stack up all my powerful units in one, so we'll just go for some infantry. And we'll hold out in Numas and Qatar until we have that completely finished up. And then we'll push in from the south. Maybe deal with Agrul Migdal and the Greenskins here. I think Grimgor should be... Yeah, Grimgor's right there. I can't see what's in his stack, but you can rest assured it's all Black Orcs, and they probably all have like 150 melee attack. So that'll be fun. I think right now we're going to just force march back to Misty Mountain and hold the line here. Near, far, wherever you are. I don't know if you guys know this, but I have been called the songbird of a generation, so kind of good at singing. Oh, baby. I've been trying to stack casualty replenishment in pretty much all my armies, just because your infantry, no matter if you have Tomb Guard or not, like they get beat up bad in SFO. Our money situation's looking really good. I don't want to invest too much down here, but I think Lamia is, yeah, we can go tier 5 now. Let's go to a necropolis there. Check out where all my armies are real quick. You check out what's in Khemri. Setra's heading back towards his capital city. And we're basically just going to hold the line here, boys. Base with the 5 pounds or euros. One of these days, I will actually go in and figure out what the difference between those is. What the symbol actually looks like. We'll figure it out. It's a running meme on the channel. Thank you very much for the donation, man. Deathlord's Morghast as a unique unit for Arkhan when CA. Speaking of Morghast, guys, modding has continued to blow the socks off of people, and people have created a Morghast unit, and I've seen it, and it actually looks pretty good. Now, obviously, it's not up to CA's quality. I'm not sure mods will ever be quite that good when you're building a model from scratch, but damn. Like, it is its own unique model, and it's very clear what it is. It's a Morghast Archai and Harbinger, which is pretty damn cool. So, I mean, imagine what it's going to look like 5 years, 6 years from now, what people are doing with mods. Very exciting. What do I need to build here? Maybe just raise the cap on some of my units. Maybe, well, we got walls. Let me see how my garrison's looking right here. Desolation Nagash, not so strong. Nagashi Zara is, though. I'm gonna keep some money in the bank for the moment, but hell, maybe raising the Cryptor cap wouldn't be bad. I think we might do that. Cryptors are amazing here, man. Like, the regen and their better stat line is
Address me as your highness.
Quite fun. We go Usirian because of the casualty replenishment is just too good to pass up, I think. When we get our Lord who fought those 2 battles into a safer location, we'll pop the Casket of Souls right and give him some artillery, which will really help against Black Orcs, and I think we'll end it there for now. I have seen the Nagash model, yeah. Nagash is also in the works, guys, and the Nagash model is amazing. I don't know when that whole thing will be ready. He has his own unique lore of magic. They're keeping a lot of that stuff under wraps, so I don't want to talk too much about it and show off too much or whatever, but man, you guys are gonna jizz your pants when you see that stuff.
Hungers. Are you its next meal?
I'm actually okay with having peace with you at the moment. I am a military ally with Queek. Clan Wars has been incredibly useful this game. I'm so glad I didn't have to actually fight Skaven. We're actually homies, and trade partners as well. So he won't like that I'm signing this peace treaty, but I've got to worry about the Greenskins. I don't want them coming in and sniping my pyramid settlements from behind, so if they want to pay me, yeah, let's try to get a little bit of payment here. See what we can get. Oh. They are not out in the public yet. They've not even officially been announced in any capacity, I don't think. So, yeah, I don't want to show off anything and break stuff for them, but... Last God. Happy Halloween. What would you recommend as a starting faction on SFO campaign for beginners? Yes, this is in Great British Pounds. So, yeah, I think the other one was in euros and this one's in pounds. So I think I finally got it, maybe. Probably not. Thank you for the donation. What would I recommend for a beginner starting faction in SFO? I personally think dwarfs are a great starting faction in a lot of ways. I think Zerkovich actually made a video recently talking about it. And he made a great point. That dwarfs are a great starting faction, but they don't teach you the game as well as a lot of others, because you don't have to worry about microing quick units. You don't have to worry about microing cheap fodder or easily killable units. So from that standpoint, they're maybe not the best faction to play because you don't learn about other races when you play Dawi, because they're so unique in their stalwartness and their ability to just hold a shield wall, and it kind of teaches you bad habits. At the same time, they are easier to play than a lot of factions, and in SFO, their economy is insane. So, dwarfs are maybe a good one to go for, but only if you realize that you aren't going to learn all you can about micromanagement by playing them as a faction. And I think that's probably the best way I can put it. Alright, I gotta go... Ooh, I don't... Yeah, we'll go to Fortress of Vorag instead. Then we'll do that Casket of Souls. You need to get back into Misty Mountain. Empire? I don't actually... No, I don't know about their SFO campaign. I've never played an SFO campaign for Empire, but I don't personally think they're an easy faction to learn. I think they're pretty hard to use, actually. Your infantry is objectively worse than a lot of other races. Your cavalry is great, but it's hard to micromanage appropriately. And you're a combined arms faction, which means you need to be using all your units to their fullest potential and using their synergy together, as opposed to a faction like Chaos, where you run into melee and beat up stuff. I think we're gonna get aggressive with Jorman here. We have a Mortise Engine, which is amazing versus Black Orcs. Cambrian War Sphinx, which is a very different unit here than vanilla. You see its stats, it only has 37 melee attack and very low, but it has super high charge bonus at 80. So it's kind of much more effective against infantry. What is its bonus versus infantry? 15. Yeah, it's not really not that impressive. You only get up to like 52 melee attack against infantry. So it's a very different unit. Maybe actually not quite as strong in SFO. Go in conduit there. And I think we'll push up. The question is, do I get aggressive with Arkhan the Black? And I think so. Just don't want to get sniped by anyone from behind. Okay, that's weird. I didn't actually realize they had that settlement. Do I have any other armies nearby? Not really. I don't want to get cut or sniped from behind by the top knots. What we could do, actually... bring you down here to scout it out and see what they're doing. What's my garrison looking like here? It's strong, but a full stack could potentially take it, for sure. So maybe I say screw it to Numas at the moment. Maybe top knots get a little angry, come on down to Numas, and then I can come over and deal with the stack. But I definitely don't want to lose this right when I'm about to finish up a pyramid, which cost me like 20,000 to build. Lamia is about to finish up tier 5. Maybe increase some walls. I'm not actually too worried about... Ooh, what are you doing?
Great
Malice?
gods of Druki. Cain's dripping hafts.
Hello, sir. I was the shade from yesterday. Vermintide game. Sorry for dropping down. No biggie, dude. Not a problem at all. I actually went back and watched it, and I didn't see that the Blightstormer had cast a spell literally right at the entrance, so I assume that's why you dropped. And, I mean, even if that wasn't the reason, it's all good. You just didn't see the chat, it's fine. I mean, I hate you forever, and we're no longer friends, but besides that, it's all Gucci. Yeah, that's a fun game. A little bit sad we got wiped there, but ended up winning the next fun, so it was all Gucci. Gonna hold it here. I think we just need to be a little bit patient here. I am scared about Grimgor. I don't actually know that I can march in on Karak Asgal. I'd rather just see him march out and fight me on the open plain. Because with a Casket of Souls and Mortise Engine, I think we wipe him just fine. But I'm going to check diplomacy and make sure there's no one that wants to declare war on me soon and just like snipe out my settlements quick. I think we're looking okay. Biggest thing actually is just making sure I'm friends with Queek. And he's happy with me. 157, so he won't be backstabbing anytime soon, I don't think. We are about to finish up the Pride in Service, and then I think we'll work on getting our 6th army. So in SFO, if you look at the Mortuary Cult, you can still awaken dynasties and get additional armies that way. But it costs even more. I think it's 10,000 in the base game, and you also have to spend 1,600 canopic jars. You have more ways to increase it in SFO, but I mean, that's still a lot. We've only got 982 right now. So let's see what my enemies do. Can you show us the Morghast model? I've been searching, but I can't seem to find it. I wouldn't be able to pull it up right now. I don't know where I saw it. I think it was in a Discord somewhere. Probably in the, oh, hello. Okay, so I can intercept them in the underway. We actually don't have magic here. And our front line's actually not very impressive. So I'm wondering if it's worth fighting this. This is actually still a pretty scary army. Like, what do you guys think? Yeah, I mean, we should be able to win it, I think. We just don't have magic in this army, which we need to rectify pretty soon. I don't think he's mounted on a Cambrian. Yeah, he's not mounted. You know what? I'm going to decline that. If he wants to attack me with my garrison, I'm fine with that, but I'm actually not going to fight that right now. I need to get a caster over there immediately, see if I have any more casters to put in that army. Let's see. I have one in this. I don't think I'm at the cap on those, am I? Let's see. Okay, Lich Priest. Yep, alright. We'll try to get him a... I think we'll go for... Ooh, actually, research rate, canopic jars, and recruit rank for all units. That's pretty good. I don't know how actually useful he'll be, or even how fast he can get there. No balls. We need to get some casting in that army first. No balls, bruh. I just killed 2 stacks in my first 2 battles of the game. What you talking about, playa? Oh, hello. Is that Grimgor? No, he went right by us. I think Grimgor is probably an ambush stance, like somewhere here at Crooked Fang Fort.
Submit.
So this is actually a little bit scary because he could easily force march out of the fog of war right here and 2-team me. So I think I'm gonna force march back into Death Gorge and try to hang out. I can't attack this army by itself. Yeah, I'm not in range. Really, what I think we need to do is forget about Casa Bar right now and just push north with Arkhan and link up with the other army.
My master will return.
Be really annoying if Cutter did get sniped out, especially considering what I've invested in it, but we're not going to force march, but we are going to come right here, and we should be in range to reinforce. Over here.
Land of the dead.
Gotta get more casters for sure. You can see these 4 unique set of skills for only Arkhan the Black's faction. Dire Wolves, Fell Bats, Crypt Ghouls, Crypt Horrors, and Cairn Race, and Hex Race, and Mortise Engine. So, a lot of good stuff right here, too. I still have no idea what this thing does. What do we have in this army? Not a whole, kind of an eclectic mix. No real focus, so I think we focus on a blue skill tree for now. Backpack and Open Jar, and I like Guardian Gargantua because it gives me 3 units to put in all my armies as opposed to just 2 here and 2 here. I think we'll go for this one. We haven't recruited any yet, but Master Builder, and then we'll push on to maybe raising that Necrosphinx cap.
Nagash commands.
Alright, we do have that army all the way back in Fortress of Vorag. So we'll do this. We'll pop the Casket of Souls right. And recruit that up. You think we will get a better Wood Elf DLC in December than we would have gotten in the original October date? No. Not at all, guys. No, that delay, I am pretty sure, has nothing to do with making it better. I'm pretty sure they ran into, like, some kind... I don't know exactly. I would bet you they ran into some kind of bug that was, like, similar to what they dealt with versioning errors when they switched from Norska from Game 1 to Game 2. I would bet you it was something like that, where they just had to delay it and fix whatever the hell was going wrong. I do not think it has anything to do with adding more content or better content or anything like that. Unfortunately. Which is super annoying, obviously, but not a whole lot we can do about it. Was Soren's just some random ass vampire lord? It's so lame, dude! He's a Necrarch! Has anyone been able to get a 3080? I would bet you lots of money, no. Maintenance is a sort of supply lines, but for heroes, if I remember correctly. Okay. Wow, he decided to go for it. Alright then. Well, it's gonna be annoying because this army's coming in to reinforce now. Wait, so he moved past the, okay. Well, maybe I should have force marched in. Either way, I'm not super worried about this army. It's just orc boys and big guns.
Arise, my legions! Rise!
How many Charlemagnes do I think the Wood Elf DLC will cost? Well, every Lord pack up to this point has what, been $9? I think that's usually the run they go for. I think we'll be seeing something similar here. Ugh. I'm not gonna like that much at all. I have never played Endless Space 2. I do not even know what that is. I've heard of it, but know nothing about it. Alright, Nagashi's our guard. We got Grave Guard with axes, which is always dope. Really cool looking shields, too. Surprise, mother trucker!
Tell them. Curse them all.
Send the Hex Race out wide. And we'll form a line, reform the line. So, a bunch of you guys in the front ranks. You guys off skirmish mode. Oh, no. A bunch of you. It's all... There's so much stuff going on right now. Get the 2 single entities coming. Stop marching, start shooting. Might have to send my Hex Race in immediately. I'm going out to this side. Man, you are not gonna get caught by Dirk at Squigs. Like, what in the world are you doing? Let's just run into melee. Oh, get the halberds in there for sure. Dude, how are they catching up? They're 83 speed. We're 93. Run. You guys, come on over. We're gonna go for Skullstorm right here. Tombstorm it up as well. Alright, we gotta fight him. That's fine. I might be nuking my own stuff with that. Oh, well, you should probably not be all the way over there. Oh my god, it's still going. Oh, I'm nuking my own stuff. Oh my god. Oh. I just nuked the shit out of my own stuff. Nice vortex. Let's pull you guys back. Maybe pull you guys out the front line so I don't lose you. Everyone Vortex is having a good time. Have the cast with souls firing from the flank. Maybe not do another vortex. Alright, they're terror routed, so let's move in from behind, kill those Doom Divers. Oh, Spear Shekkas, that's cool. That unit doesn't exist in vanilla. The Cambrian War Sphinx back. You're exactly where I want you, actually. Get one rear charge in here. They are not immune to Psych, so Terror Rout should be imminent, and that should be game. Casket of Souls easily racking up 150 kills or so. And turn them off fire. We also don't friendly fire. Not worried about the Lord. Actually, let's go kill the archers. You can army losses route whenever you feel like it, Greenskins. There we go. Definitely gonna make sure I kill off some of these units. Do not want to be seeing them again. Probably. The winds of magic are fickle beasts indeed. Finish off those archers, we're good to go, baby. Alright, fun stuff. Yeah, that Skullstorm kept going forever and ever. I don't even think I overcasted it. That just lasted forever. Messed me up a bit. Well, we're good. Okay, so that stack, I might be able to finish off with Arkhan the Black next turn, which would be fantastic. Exactly. Who cares if some skelly boys die, man? It was all intentional, of course. And I will take your money as well, and your life. Have you guys ever seen, here we go. Have you guys ever seen Bacon? He's a YouTuber who only posts like Skyrim videos and Oblivion videos. And my favorite one is a Khajiit walks up to you on the street and he goes, "Your money or your life?" And you give him the coin. And then he walks away. You immediately pickpocket him. Take it back. And he says, "Fine. It was worthless to me anyway." So basically he ends up saying, my life is worthless and I don't care. Like a really depressed Khajiit. One of my favorite videos on the internet. Okay. Let's kill these guys. Do we have walls? Doesn't look like it. And this is actually useless. Give that to the AI, I guess. You are lore expert. Thanks, man. I'm kind of the best at like everything I do, you know? Kind of a big deal. People know me. I have many leather-bound books, and my apartment smells of rich mahogany. Farewell. There's one where there's a sad guards. Oh, dude, the best one. The best one is there's some lore keeper in the dungeon, and I don't. It doesn't even matter what they're talking about. But he gets on a trap door. Oh, that is farewell. I think that one is farewell. He says farewell. He immediately gets on a platform, gets smashed by some random like escalator that comes down, destroys him. The next guy comes in, the guard sees him, he goes, "Body's still warm. Looks like there's a killer about." Steps on the same platform he was just on. They both get squished. Oh my god. Amazing. I definitely said give it to the AI. Alright, so for this one, yeah, again, it's a really scary front line. Again, I think we need to focus their assault on my middle. The best way to do that is by being a filthy corner camper. I don't even like doing it, but every time I don't do it and lose a battle, people flame me in chat. And I'm like, but I just didn't want a corner camp. It's just not worth it. Yeah, again, we're going to want to keep a pretty compact formation here, so we just kind of survive and hold out. I don't know about my front line, dude. Like, these Black Orcs and Big Guns are... Oh my god. 92 weapon strength, 68 melee attack, and that's without wall pops. This time we don't have the Blessed Legion of Demonetized Asunder armor, so shooting Black Orcs will be a lot less effective. But we do have some ranged troops to help out. I guess we'll throw you guys into a weird little group in the back. I can't race that.
They vex me. Tomb King.
Don't worry, I'll flame you either way in chat, you dirty little corner camper. That's what I like to hear. Wouldn't have it any other way, my dude. Alright, come on back, you little nerds. Corner camping with the boys. Double fast forwarding as the greenskins come to murder my face. Yeah, I saw that one too, CCG. The dog. I love dogs, and then her husband immediately kicks a dog. There are too many good ones. I don't know if he sets those up, or if they just happen. I know Oblivion is famous for its, like, really awkward, situations. Ooh, we're gonna keep the stalkers right there. Laced up, baby. Alright, definitely get you out of... Oh, you know what? One thing I really hate about SFO... I don't hate it about SFO, but annoys me, is that CA finally fixed these Sepulchral Stalker shots to make them actually useful in the role that they're meant to be used in, which is killing cav, because you want to force cavalry in a situation where they charge you, right? Where you have your charge defense against large. But for some reason, SFO decided to change it back to the bonus versus infantry variant where it's got really spread out and it's not high AP. And so it does less damage against cavalry. So it doesn't force cav into this awkward situation of charging into them. And it seems like they have less ammo too. Like, even the spread shot's just bad. Like, it's always been bad. And I'm not sure they even buffed it. Look at that opening volley on the Black Orcs. It did almost nothing. Have you guys even been shooting? Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't want you fighting Black Orcs, so let's pull you back.
I am reborn.
Here they come! I have no magic, so, like I said, this could go pretty poorly. Get some poison in there. The cavalry might just end up rolling my flank. Might even be a good idea to start shooting that stuff instead. Hold on, boys! Maybe get the halberds over there. Halberds in the center, and then we'll send you guys out to... Well, I guess keep shooting for now. A lot of my archers are not firing at the moment, which is always fun. Maybe kill the Night Goblin archers. Yeah, dude, look how fast my green skulls are melting. I might not be able to win this one. Their front line's so strong. And I actually can't ignore the archers either because all my stuff's so low armor that I actually have to shoot them as well. They'll get like 100 kills if I just let them sit there. Tomb Guard are doing okay though. Maybe bring the Tomb Guard back because they're not really useful over there. Definitely keep shooting the cab if I can. We have Ushabti summon. I'm gonna hold on to that until they start actually breaking through. Can Race are doing a good job. We might be okay, maybe. Roll you guys back. Hold the line, hold the line. Actually, let's kill those Night Goblins. That's an easy kill for sure. We get one more Tomb Swarm in 40 seconds. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get my lord out of there if I can. Shadez Udanayal. I don't know what that means, but it's provocative. It gets the people going.
Bow to me.
Run away!
Move, slaves.
Actually, you can go munch on the Night Goblin War Boss. That sounds fun.
To king.
No, I told you where to go. Go right there. And Ushabti, come out. Here we go. Definitely worth casting right there. And Ushabti summon probably gonna come out here in a second too. Yeah, you know what? Let's kill off a chariot with them. I'm feeling good about this one. I think we got it.
Obey and move.
Yeah, so Sepulchral Stalkers got that buff where they got the armor-piercing single target shots. And then, I don't know why, but Venerus liked the spread shot, which everyone has always hated since forever, and wanted to keep it for some reason. Maybe you guys should shoot right there. Are we gonna win on the side? We might. Oh, we're not going to. Oh, Ushabti need to be in a melee. My bad. Wow, that Goblin War Boss is beating the brakes off my homies. I need to shoot. Wow, he just straight up soloed my Sepulchral Stalkers by himself. Pretty cool.
Sepulchral Majesty.
The mass route. Alright, we got it. What the hell? Stalkers suck! They can't kill a Night Goblin War Boss? What the F? Well, that's the ROR version too. They've got what? How much bonus versus large? 25 bonus versus large. Yikes. I think we've confirmed it, boys. Venerous hates stalkers. How could you hate these faces? They're so beautiful. Yeah, I don't know what just happened there. There have been a few engagements already today where I'm like, what? Like, Wolf Riders doing well against Hex Race was a little bit confusing too. But I wouldn't be on turn 102 with this campaign if I wasn't having fun with it, so. We'll take the few bad with the mostly good. I don't need a mod for that, man. It's not that big a deal. It is interesting, though. Because I think when you look at the design of something like a Sepulchral Stalker, I think having that high AP, good versus large shot is more beneficial to the unit than having the anti-infantry shot, the spread shot, which ends up missing like 90% of the time anyway. Burnus, live streaming a lot these days. Good to see. Thanks, man. Yeah, honestly, last month or two, man, on YouTube has been kind of brutal. I'm not gonna lie. I think I talked about it a bit on Italian stream. Ad rates have just kind of plummeted. Views are down because I think people, one, the election cycle is coming up. People are maybe a little bit burnt out on content at the moment because we haven't gotten new stuff for a while. I think it's a lot of factors all coming together. So I think most of your favorite YouTubers are kind of in the doldrums at the moment. Like, I know Lionheart just said he had maybe his worst month in years in October. I don't know if this is the worst month I've had in years, but it's up there. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, we'll all be fine. But it is a little bit annoying to invest a lot of time in making like a really highly edited video and then get less views, less money for it, all that stuff. So I've just been streaming last few days to flex the mod muscles a bit, do something a little bit different. Having fun with it. Hope you guys are as well. I think I usually like going for the money. Because money is what makes the world go round. Yeah, removing walls seems like a great idea. I'm not going to do it on this play session right now. I'm not going to reboot for that, but I think it's one of those ones that you can kind of load up whenever, right? Like, you don't need to start a new campaign for that. Oh, baby! King 4. So in Cutter, we can now recruit Bright Shields. And we get all those buffs on the left. Income from all buildings, plus 10% faction-wide. Yes, please! Oh, so many greenskins.
You are not him.
Did he? Oh, he retreated across the river somehow. How he has the movement range to do that, I have no idea. But we're gonna slaughter him all the same.
Attack and destroy.
Don't screw me on auto resolve here. I don't. SFO is actually really good about this. It's one thing I love about the mod. You get a lot less wonky auto resolves in my experience on it.
The king moves.
We have quite a little empire going though, don't we? Got all the southeastern part of the map. We ran over Krotgar in that last stream I did a couple months back. And now we're pushing into the Badlands. Which is not really where I want to be, but if we want to stop the Greenskins from snowballing out of control with their law, we don't really have a choice. Oh my. This I always hate. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I beat your army bad, and you come back and you're stronger than me. Like, way stronger. Look at all that casualty replenishment. You're gonna be able to kill me next turn with that. I actually can't defend myself. What is the strongest unit I could make right now? Tomb Scorpion would definitely be useful. I guess that's the best thing we can do. Maybe a Hex Wraith unit would be better. Probably, you know, a Hex Wraith would probably be better. Could probably get more work done with that. But that's all we have for global right now. I'm trying to remember how to increase global recruitment cap. I know that some pyramids help you with that. I don't know what else does, though. And our local recruitment cap here is incredible, but like over in Desolation of Nagash, for some reason it's only like 2. I don't remember how to control that. Maybe chat can remind me. I haven't played Tomb King's campaign in a while. Well, we got skeleton archers. Doesn't help. Nothing helps. It's all over. We're gonna die. Ooh, we're not impaired. Well, none of our lords will die. They'll come back. So, we might as well build him the way we should and not worry about the next battle. Because we are probably going to lose Misty Mountain. Get over there as soon as possible. I think Warhammer 3 will release in 2021. Yeah, but I thought it was going to release in 2019. So what the hell do I know? Like, don't ask me anymore, man. I have no idea. I think in my Slanesh lore video, like way back in 2018, I was like, in August of 2019, we will see Warhammer 3, and then like, no. But I was going off of the schedule we had from Game 1 to Game 2, which was only it was only a year and a half between releases. This one's gonna end up being like 5, man. It's insane. Alright, so Arkhan's coming in from the south now. You have no more movement? Really? Okay. That is Grimgor, right? Nope. Not Grimgor. Where is Grimgor? I think we want to just start putting pressure on him. Let's not have to worry about Agro Migdal. No. Alright, we'll go there with Arkhan, I guess. We still definitely have to worry about this front. They will regen, level them up. Ooh, that's pretty good. All of that is good, actually. Growth is much less important at this point in the campaign. We do have Lightning Strike. Campaign movement is quite good. That was an ambush chance, but with our current army,
Perhaps an agent of Setla.
I kind of like that idea, making more money. I don't really care. Doesn't matter. This guy matters a lot more. He's the actual killing power in my army, so we'll go Sakmets for the final point in that. Research has finished up, and we'll go... Yeah, like, what? Went up to from 17 to 23, so... Guess we have to, which one's the best? Satep, Alcazar. Not amazing. Lamizash is good, but we already have him. Cough. Honestly, none of these are truly amazing. I don't think it really matters. Sure. Wisdom of the 5th Dynasty. Here we come.
Dark plans.
I don't think I have enough to get to banishment. Oh, I have 8 points? Hell yeah, I do. Nice. Pause protection is very good here. Net is too expensive to actually set up banishments, so maybe level up Foz. We'll get 1 point in net, evasion, and then 2 in banishment. Cool. I'm not sure he's gonna get there in time, but... Army cap is still at 5. And we can't get any more Lich Priests. Oh, we can. Okay. We need to start getting aggressive with this army over on this side of the map. So, I don't know if Malice hates me. Let's figure that out, and then we'll decide if we need to kill him now or let him be for the moment. Haggrave. Okay.
Yes.
He does not hate me, so I'd actually be surprised if he declared war, and he... he's not at war with Greenskins either, but... I think we'll let him be for now, because honestly, none of these settlements are particularly important to me, and we'll force march this guy to Greenskins territory through the north. Maybe we'll go... doesn't matter. I'm gonna go through Hellhine's territory anyway. We can definitely raise our caps here for units. So let's go... Go tier 5 on the Royal Menagerie. Get some Necro Knights. Haven't gotten any of those yet. And we get a Mortise Engine here. It's also really good. Level you up, Marak. And I think... we are good to go. I'm gonna check out and see if he has any armies in Kasabar, the top nuts. I think we're doing okay. Except for this army that's about to get wiped off the face of the map. I'm getting really poor regen right now, too. That's a good question about the ports. I don't know. I've mostly been landlocked. Oh, we'll take a look at the port building after this. Is this even worth fighting? I think the answer is no. I mean, I could do some damage, but they really... I think we're gonna give that one up. I don't see how I win that. I have no magic whatsoever. Talkers suck. Vlad. With the 449 rubles, which I'm sure is like $6 million, right? Thank you so much, man. Keep up the good work. Will do. Much appreciated. Yeah, that's really just not worth fighting. The nice thing about Tomb Kings is losing an army is not a big deal at all. Like, it just doesn't matter. We'll definitely lose some fights against these Black Orc stacks. But I think we've got enough to just put pressure on them. It doesn't really matter. As long as they're not pushing into Nagash Czar, I think it's pretty much fine. Non-aggression pact, Soren.
Fortune favors the infamous.
Payments. Command. Sure.
Silence. Do not bargain with me.
What the hell do you want? Loser? No. We got a donation through Streamlabs. Give me 1 second. No, we didn't. Why are you lying? Lied to me. Thank you, Vlad, for the 449 rubles. It's a badass name, too. One of the best Warhammer characters. Your parents named you well. Ooh, we got bloody hands coming in my way, too. Alright, I mean, the smart thing here is definitely, like, consolidate our armies, but there's so... There you are. Okay, well, that's fine. That's actually exactly what we wanted. Numas would lose this fight for sure, so we are going to come back and reinforce.
Drive onwards.
Okay, that's fine. This is a lot scarier now, because he's going to try to underway into Death Gorge, and he's coming too. We do not want to be completely overwhelmed here, so I think the safe thing is go back into Death Gorge, retreat, and force them to attack me. And then we're going to rebuild our army on this side, and get ready for a fight. Now, tell you what, chat. I don't actually know the answer to this. I am pretty sure that the local recruitment cap is tied to the province and not the settlement itself. So if I made an army in Desolation of Nagash, I should have the same local recruitment capacity as I would have in Nagash Czar, correct? Because I don't want to build an army in Nagash Czar and have to force march 2 turns to get to the same spot, when I could just make it in Desolation of Nagash. But I don't want to build it in Desolation of Nagash if the army there is only going to be able to recruit like 2 units a turn, when I can recruit like 5 in Nagash Czar. So let me know and I'll make that decision once you guys tell me if it matters or not. Because I'm going to make a new army here, obviously, because we just lost one, but... Meanwhile, you will go... It is province. Okay, so it's not settlement tied? Okay. So I'm good to recruit in Desolation of Nagash, right? I'm seeing a lot of yes, but now I'm like wondering what yes means. Should I recruit my army in Desolation of Nagash? Just say Desolation of Nagash or Nagashi's Art. Just tell me.
What?
And meanwhile, we'll go for global recruitment cap here. And what do we need? A Hex Wraith would be very useful. Let's do a Hex Wraith there. Let's continue force marching you here. Put some pressure on the Greenskin armies. Kind of behind them, like in Black Iron Mine and Karak Azul. Would be nice to snipe that out from behind. Dude, we got just a ton of stacks from Greenskin coming my way. It matters not. Okay, cool. Thank you for that confirmation. Much appreciated. And now I'm going to figure out why my local recruitment cap is going to be so low. And I'm not going to know the answer. I would much rather have a Lich High Priest at the moment. I think casters are just better, objectively. And this guy has campaign movement range, so yes, please. Yeah, so it's 2 local recruitment cap, which seems low to me. I don't know how to raise that in SFO. Maybe somebody knows. I also feel like I've seen myself recruit like 5 or 6 units a turn from this settlement. So I don't know if there's like local effects that kind of ebb and flow with Morslib. I'm not sure how that works. Let's go Tomb Scorpion here. Let's go 2 Karen Wraiths. Maybe some Ushabti. And then figure the rest of that the hell out later.
We shall reign supreme.
Dang it, Diane. This is boring. What the F did you say to me? I'm gonna ban you from chat forever. Pretty messed up.
Lich King.
Alright, we're gonna hide in Arkhan, and then we're gonna go. Okay. What do you want from me? I fought like 4 battles in the first hour of the stream. Check building effects. We'll check that in a second. Alright, he wants trade. I'm actually fine to be happy with Malice right now.
Vermin, you have had your uses in the past, but my
Yeah, commandments might be part of it. I'll check commandments as well. That's a good idea. Do you want to work on Sudenburg? No, I already stopped that. I don't want to deal with that anymore.
to battle
Okay.
for the Creator God.
Come at me, dog. This is actually a super easy
To
fight.
war for Nehekara.
Yeah, the recruitment on SFO is definitely, it's handled a lot differently, and it's definitely designed to make it hard for you to field full stacks quickly. We do not need a corner camp for this one. We're gonna just put you guys in the back of the map. Don't really care. Nekara warriors in the front. Tomb Guard. Archers directly behind. Khmerian War Sphinx and Mortise Engine in the center. And then maybe have our good infantry be on the flank a little bit. We'll just have you right in the middle. No. Don't want to get run over by chariots. Okay. You anchor left, you anchor right. You guys a little bit tighter. I don't think they have magic. Nothing to worry about on that front. And we have a Casket of Souls. So we can actually afford to sit back a bit and just blow them into high hell. Let's Vanguard 1 on that side and put you there, and we're good to go. Make sure we have good line of sight with our archers. Actually, that's not a great location. Let's move a little bit further to the right. That should be good. And Casket. What do I need to kill? Big guns first. 100%. I always replay Tomb Kings with the Constructs. Dude, the Constructs are seriously some of the coolest units CA have ever made for any game, period. Like, they are actually incredible. The models for them are amazing. The animations are amazing. Look at the War Kitty of the Gods, man. I love it so much. Most powerful faction in SFO? That's a good question. I don't know that there is one. I think it depends how you play them. But... Huh. Chaos feels pretty strong in SFO. But again, every other faction feels stronger as well, so it might be hard to judge that appropriately. I'd say pound for pound, Chaos has some of the strongest units in the game. Oh! Oh! Oh, death and destruction. Let's do that again. Yeah, Casket of Souls is maybe a little bit OP in SFO too. It's quite good.
Mortise Engine.
What I could do is send my Mortise Engine up and let it tank a big blob and then just nuke it. Oh my, I don't even need to do that, man. Look at this. Like one volley takes it down past half. Disgusting. Oh my god, yeah. Maybe kill his wolf chariots if we can catch him. Oh, 115 speed? Probably not going to be able to. My Tomb King can beat the brakes off that big boss. Flank around. Not worry about you. Oh, we got some flankers on this side, so let's deal with those. Yeah, those Gold Shav Orc boys are actually pretty mean. Where's their Khmer War Sphinx at? Just go in there, tear out them. Nice. Let's go run down some routers, huh? Oh, look at that sandwich. Beautiful. That's gonna hurt. Woo. Mortise Engine already up to 60 kills. We're gonna tear a route when we push up to the Orc boys on that side. Get a couple more casts in. Maybe keep them alive if we can. Ooh, yeah, let's watch that. No more shooting for you, Casket. We is better than them? Well, that's clearly not true. Greenskin just got poop diddlied on. I would go so as far as to say that they're actually worse than me in every conceivable way.
All before us will
And they smell. Easy game, easy life. Happy Halloween to you as well, Ruben. Happy Halloween to everybody. I imagine if you're sitting at home watching me stream this, you might not have Halloween plans. I do not. I am being a shut-in loser tonight. And I don't even care. Playing some Warhammer 2 with the boys. That's how we do it. Yeah, I didn't kill as many of those units as I would have liked, but... Greenskins just kind of have wonky morale in general, so they tend to run away and have a lot of their army still left alive. And then they get that stacked casualty replenishment rate, which is pretty annoying. But I think the game plan is be defensive on this side with Arkhan and the guys in Death Gorge, and then we can push in from the east and north and hopefully pull them apart. But I think on the balance of power, they're still stronger than me. I think they still got more armies than me too. So this will be maybe a long war. Am I enjoying the new Deep Rock Galactic update? I haven't played a whole lot. I only played that one night to get the roller coaster stuff, which, by the way, is an amazing addition to the game. It's super fun. Like, we had so much fun making those armies, or making those roller coasters. But other than that, I haven't played a whole lot. I haven't even tried the second new mission type. I've only tried the one where you can build the pipelines. But Deep Rock Galactic is an amazing game. Like, especially for the money, especially for the fact that it's a really small indie dev, what they've done with it is incredible. They've really done an amazing job.
Black Tower. For the arch.
Glad I didn't have to fight that. Alright, we're gonna get that cash. Oh, look at that juicy casualty replenishment rate, and then go right to Aggro Migdol and hopefully strike the head off the snake for top knots. Finally, we have line of sight on Kasamar. Maybe we can wound this douche. Yes! Good job! You did it! Let's actually maybe make you a better caster now. Or, not caster. Campaign map hero. This guy should be very leveled up now.
Greatest dynasty.
Renowned and Feared isn't quite as good for the Tomb Kings, so you don't get that upkeep production, but we already have Usirian. Guess we go down the red tree at this point. Nakar Warriors and Tomb Guard.
I have my suspicion.
Yeah, we'll be using them as the main line. And that's kind of the nice thing about SFO too, when you look at the skill trees. Like, in vanilla, a lot of these you would just skip, because you're not going to be rocking tier 1 and 2 units into the late game, but you don't have a choice in SFO. You have to, especially with unit caps. You have to use your mainline infantry. And it makes for much more interesting and dynamic battles, I feel like, than going for, like, the pure 19 Ancient Stegodon Mammoth Necrofax Colossus plays, which can be fun, obviously, by themselves, but having to use your mainline fodder means that you're actually playing the faction the way it's meant to be played, the way it's designed to be played, which obviously is a good thing. Lore Shadow is so good, I can't really skip it. So we'll just go Pit of Shades, like fully maxed out, and Pendulum, and that should give us some really good killing power.
Arise, my warriors.
I need more infantry, I need better infantry in that army, 100%. The Crypt Ghouls aren't gonna really cut it. Hello. Oh, that's Grimgor. Okay. Well, Fortress of Vorag has a good... Yeah, you know what? Let's just force march over here and double team if we can. Grimgor got down here quick. I think we'll be fine in that situation, but even if not, we'll have the second army to come in to help.
I reign.
We can finish them off.
Kill these wretches. Fight for my harem.
Stop that!
Address me as your highness.
I am not in movement range of that stack, I don't think, so I'll let them get aggressive and hang themselves.
Greatest dynasty. Nagash commands.
Is that garrison good? Yeah, it's a pretty good garrison. It can defend itself. Just a little nervous about it. I'm thinking maybe I go growth here so I can actually get up to tier 3 and start building the unique pyramid, but we'll hold on for now. Tech is a long way from finishing. Not too worried about Mortuary Cult. Let's see what's going on in Lamia. Okay. Finish you up. Get walls here. Don't need growth here anymore.
Greatness comes.
See what they do. Let me think about it. No!
Do not be frightened.
Thorgrim, what you want, playa? Military access. I don't see a reason to give that to you. Like at all. Not even a little bit. Alright, Grimgorge just laid siege. So I think we can just force march and then we might be able to auto-resolve that game entirely. Vlad wants to be front. No, screw you. So we get like 150 or 200 bonus to diplomatic relations with any vampire faction as Arkhan and SFO. Which is why Soren and Vlad both love me despite the fact that I've been at war with them both this campaign. I don't really see... I mean, I'm going to take your settlement eventually, man. Like, Soren, you're kind of a wuss. I'm not going to let you live for too much longer at this point.
My will be done.
Yeah, I don't see...
Legions move.
how this will go well for Grimgor. Alright. Now, I'm always scared when I see this. Because you can't really tell. But SFO normally does not screw me on this kind of thing. And obviously, this is, this is a stupid battle to fight. I'm pretty sure I swear to God, I will reload it if it screws me on auto-resolve. I'm just not playing it. Again, like, there's no reason to. Okay. We're fine. I always get nervous when you can't see exactly where the middle is. But yeah, there was no way they were gonna win that.
Land of the dead.
That's the kind of save scum I don't have a problem with. If you're save scumming just because you lost a battle, especially on stream, that's a no-go. Like, half the fun is watching the streamer start squirming because he's getting scared. But when you get screwed by an auto-resolve that has no reason to screw you, yeah, I don't really care if you reload that. Let's go, what do I need? Maybe work a little bit more on blue line now. This is also really cool, by the way. I haven't showed it off yet. You can pick which lore he goes for. So you can go Lore of Death, Lore of Light, Lore of Nekar, Lore of Shadow. Corwin James with the $8. Nothing like an indie pride live stream to cure my Halloween hangover. Thanks, man. No problem, my dude. Thank you for the 8. What are you drinking? What are you guys drinking tonight? I am probably going to make a Wegmans stop sometime after this stream to get some fancy import beer. I love me some German beer. Some... Oh, I love...
Fortune favors the infant.
I was about to say Leinenkugels. It's definitely not Leinenkugels. It's a Weihenstephaner. It's a German import. I think it's the oldest brewery in the world. Just any kind of Hefeweizen or Weiss beer, wheat beer, I'm super down for. Probably pick up some of that. Maybe pick up some sushi.
I serve. Victory. Yes.
Fortune favors the infamous.
We're gonna go Canopa Jar Hoarder on that mother trucker. We're gonna finish up his stuff and check that last donation. Give me some Tomb God, mother trucker. Alright, so I needed to look at why my local recruitment cap is low. And I don't know that I'm gonna be able to figure it out, because I'm kind of an idiot. Up here. Maybe Wes and Sammy can break it down.
Submit.
More ghasts.
Incans.
Put 1 into global. Maybe get you a hex wraith. You have 3. I don't know. You need another one. Ooh. You're close to the front line, so let's get you that Mortise Engine, actually. Maybe get you a Stalker.
Only death awaits.
And casualty replenishment for one more turn, and we'll head north with both those armies together. Hand in hand. Skipping together. Malice, I want you to make some moves, but I'm really not impressed with your performance. Is it just my streams or just my campaigns where Malice is a complete, like, pants-on-head idiot? I don't think I've ever seen him do anything in the southeast corner of the map. I think his AI might actually be a little bit slow.
Address me as your highness.
Okay, you guys are good to attack. Oh, I can just straight up attack it. Nice.
You are him.
We'll lay siege here. Or just auto-resolve. You know what? That seems like a battle worth fighting. Even though we could auto-resolve that, that seems like a fun battle. I've not used my Hydro Titan yet.
Sacrifice.
Check building effects. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Give me 1 second. Sorry, dog, I'm not letting you out right now. I've got greenskins to slay. I did get a donation, I think, on Streamlabs. What's up? What's going on? What's happening? Or did it lie to me again? Simp for Cetra with the $20. Nagash is a nerd. Platform ID, Mango K, whatever that is. Simp for Cetra, thank you. I agree. Nagash is a nerd. Cetra rules. Arkhan is a loser. I did. I drained the lizard, boys. I worked really hard on it. Alright, so this is probably my strongest army, which makes sense because it's with Arkhan. What I find often happens when I play with any particular legendary lord is they actually get phased out completely in terms of their army power because they're the one that does the most fighting, so they go far away from my recruitment centers and they end up getting really bad stacks. The nice thing with the Tomb Kings is that you have global recruitment, so it's less of an issue for him, and we've managed to get him quite the, oh my lord, look at all those items. We've gotten him quite a powerful little stack here, especially when it comes to SFO standards. It's quite refreshing to not have to doom stack. I quite like it. I think it makes for more entertaining battles. So we're gonna kind of blob it up in the center because that's what this army is good for, to be honest. Stalkers in the back, you guys protecting the rear. And Hex Race, one of y'all hanging back there. One right here. We're good to go. Let's do it. I think the meme with Legend is that he always, when he gambles, he fails. So we'll see if we can outshine him on the gamble side next battle. Now, Hex Rays do have flaming damage too, so they would actually be quite good versus trolls, which there are some to murder. Hydro Titan, also solid in that role. A big scary army though. This is a losable game, maybe, if I'm not super careful. Savagers are pretty, yeah, they're, oh god, they're actually really scary. I should treat this, this battle with respect. You know what? I'm gonna summon some Tomb Blade stuff right now. Get them blobbed up immediately. Kill some big guns for sure. Stalker, go up to the front line. Deal with those trolls if you can. Gonna roll you guys back. Cav's going all the way around the flank, so actually we can just put pressure on them right there. Hydro Titan. Beat the crap out of that Goblin War Boss, huh? I think all 4 archers, separate control group, fire at the trolls immediately. You, Hex Race, can probably just go in. Let's Spirit Leash their Lord. Yeah, Casket of Souls. Fire at the blob. Yes. Pull you guys back. Karen Race go in. Hex Race go in. Keep you guys in the rear. Here they come from the flank. Where do you got to the side? Tomb Scorpion and Arkhan. Let's give you guys some reinforcements here. Let's Soul Blight that. Spirit Light you. Maybe get a Purple Sun going. You know what? I kind of like that. Let's do that. Where is Arkhan right now? Nice. Beautiful. Hex Race are melting right now. Yikes. Let's have you run to the other side of the map if we can. This is a little bit painful. Shoot the Boar Boys. We're a little bit spread out at the moment, but they're shattered. Karen Race can hunt down the archers. Coming from behind. Get some more vigor for you. Hydro Titan needs to go beat up something. And Hydro Titans are just slow as balls.
Cetra shall pay. Onwards, minions. Break them.
Get a little bit more terror on my right flank. Get the Hydro Titan to actually listen to my commands, which he hasn't done for an hour and a half now. Always fun. Alright, Hex Race are good. And we got some good focus fire coming in as well. Thank you, Cetra, for the 20. Much appreciated, my dude. Hope you guys are enjoying the Arkhan stream. It is definitely a nice change of pace from vanilla, I'll say that. Very different experience.
Vengeance for Nagash.
Hopefully, if we do some more streams, we'll start getting some more viewers on it as well. I think there's something to be said for just doing it a bunch, and people start realizing, hey, he streams a lot, like, maybe I should come tune in. There have been streams we've had quite a few people on before, but, I don't know, over the last 2 months or so, numbers haven't exactly blown me out of the water. But it doesn't surprise me either, because I really haven't streamed a whole lot then. I honestly, in terms of content, I prefer... Oh, I lost my Karen Race Sword. That sucks. I honestly do prefer to make just, like, edited videos. I think it's what I'm best at doing. But, I do like being able to interact with you guys. I think the streams are fun. They're a nice change of pace for me as a content creator, for sure. Now, let's, consolidate everything here. We're getting a little bit too spread out now. I think we lost a Karen Wraith unit, and maybe that was it. I don't actually know where that cav came from, to be honest. Are that... Oh, did they have over the 40 unit cap? I wonder if that's what that was. Talkers can definitely charge that. Go into support. Give him some AP. Oh, don't let the casket die. Oh, kill him! Man, they melted my casket there. That was not my favorite. My Tomb Scorpion at? Here we go. Run into melee. Yeah, Savage Orcs are no joke. They hurt. Keep them on there, on that side. Indy, I demand to know what breed your dogger is after this battle. She is named Lola. She is an Aussie Doodle. So she is a Australian Shepherd and Poodle mix, essentially. She is effing adorable and literally has the softest hair imaginable. So I had an Australian Shepherd named Pepper before we had Lola. And Lola was an amazing dog, amazing temperament, like super energetic, very athletic, great at playing ball, that kind of thing. Lola is a much more docile Australian specimen. She doesn't have that I want to herd you at all times temperament that Australian Shepherds do, which I said herd, not hurt. Australian Shepherds don't hurt people. They're way too sweet for that. But she has hair, not fur. And if you know anything about that, you'll know that the reason hair is a big deal for dogs is that it's hypoallergenic. It means you don't have allergies. And the cool thing about Lola is that because of her hair, she is incredibly soft. Like, the softness of her hair / fur blows Peppers, my previous Australian Shepherd, out of the water. Just maybe the softest dog imaginable. So super fun to cuddle with. She's like 35 pounds. She's got an athletic gene in her as well. All Border Collies and Australian Shepherds are very smart and very athletic, but because she's also half poodle, she's not quite on that level of intelligence. But she's a good dog. Yeah, we lost a Gold Chev, Karen Wraith, which makes me a little bit sad, but considering what we were fighting, doesn't blow my mind.
This is Arkhan.
Just occupy. And we are well and truly at war with the top knots. I want to crush them. I'm gonna crush them bad. She doesn't have the mismatched colors. So there are 4 common colors for Australian Shepherds and Border Collies. It's black tri, red merle, blue merle, and red tri are the 4. And they all have their own different pattern. Blue merle, I think, is the most beautiful. That's what Pepper was. It's like a mix of dappled gray, black, little bit of blue, quote unquote blue, but it's mostly just like smoky gray and blacks. And Lola is a red merle, but she has almost no coloration. She's almost all white. But she has a ghost eye, which a lot of Border Collies and Australian Shepherds have. So her right eye is a ghost eye. It's blue, entirely blue, and her left eye is brown, which I think looks really cool. I will show you guys pictures. I think I've shown you pictures on my Welcome to Milk and Cookies Total War videos before. The update video I did a couple weeks back, I definitely had pictures of her in there, I think.
What? Land of the dead. Arrive.
But she is an adorable little doge.
The king moves.
Yeah, I think blue merles are absolutely gorgeous. It's such a unique looking color scheme. Like, I painted my dog. She looks super badass. Can't wait till CA adds the army painter for Australian Shepherds. Well, I lost a Karen Wraith. I can replace that with this. No, you know what? I can replace it just like that. That's 4 turns? Maybe not.
Machinations.
Just do Skeleton Archer, that's completely fine. And then we'll move on to Floating Village here pretty soon.
The King of Awakening comes.
Let's go into Entombed Beneath the Sands here. Yeah.
From the sands, victory in our death.
They've still got a bunch to do in terms of recruitment. You guys should be healed up, right? Still gotta wait a few more turns. I don't think they need to go up together though. We can just send this first army up already. Global recruitment cap is pretty Yeah, it's pretty well in hand at this point.
Address me as your highness.
All right. Let's build a few things and then end our turn. Don't have a lot of Ushabti buildings and they're pretty cheap, so let's go for that. Let's go for better walls. Go for better public order. Let's make sure we don't have any public order issues down here, because I've really not checked down here for anything. It's not great in Teotihuacan because we're getting raided by some dumbass army. But other than that, I think we're looking pretty good here, boys. Let's go end turn and see what the Greenskins do. Don't seem to be putting a lot of pressure on my home provinces, so I think we're okay in this war so far. Good night, Alucard. Have a good one, man. Or woman. Or in between. None of the above. Admiral Price here. I can't remember if heterochromia is one different eye color and it's like different for each eye, or if it's multiple colors in one eye. I think it's just different eye color in your right and left. I know Max Scherzer is the starting pitcher for the Nationals. He is heterochromic, if that's the correct word. He has like a pure dark eye. Looks really interesting.
Address me as your highness. Ever living.
Let's go one more Tomb Guard here. And then that army is super good to go.
Immortality and power. Sands of time.
Now, this is a big question, because I don't actually have a lot of scouting at the moment. I don't really know what's out there. In Morgheim and Floating Village and Galbaraz and all that. Taking Galbaraz might actually not be too easy. That's a walled settlement. Oh, and they did manage to keep Khemri. So I can't really afford to go back and take Khemri as much as I want it, because I'd have to sit there and defend it, and I don't have as many armies here as I'd like. I really need a 6th army, like, super bad at this point. I just feel a little bit stretched thin at the moment. Cheese Wheel Lord, hope you're doing well. What's the victory goal for this campaign? The objectives are one thing. Typically, I just play campaigns until I get bored. I don't usually go in with any particular thing in mind. I'm pretty sure for long campaign victory, we have a ton of work. Yeah, we have to build 6 more pyramids. This would probably be easy to, like, turn 250. At the moment, my only concern is crushing the Greenskins, just because you cannot allow them to snowball. Especially in SFO, they just get too brutal. I mean, look at these stats, man. Like, that's just disgusting. That's not even buffed up by Grimgor. Grimgor is probably going to come back with a full Black Orc stack after we crush those big guns. He probably hadn't lost a battle that whole time. So we basically have to just keep the pressure up on him. I think it's definitely worth getting some walls there. And Arkhan the Black skill tree is wide open too. Now this one's interesting. There's a lot we could do here. We haven't actually gone much down the blue tree with him, which is maybe the play, considering we're about to plunge into the Badlands all by his lonesome. So that's probably the smartest thing to do. We don't have Wind of Death yet, but Purple Sun pretty much fills the same role. Yeah, I think we go down blue line at this point. I mean, some of these are good for sure, but I don't think any of them are mind-blowing. So we'll go Canopic, we'll go Attend Me, we'll go Lightning Strike, and then maybe Campaign Movement Range is probably the play. Do that. It's attrition, marching through the Badlands. Explain how that makes sense. I guess if we go this way, we're good. I'm not worried about the settlement at all. So let's casually move around and see what's up. Maybe force a fight if we can. Ooh. Where's that come in with a full gobbo stack? Terrifying.
Of greatest dynasty.
What's the ambush? We just have an ambush chance here, right? Yeah. Let's go.
Advance. Strike on my command.
Let's just force him to come through here. Get an ambush on him if we can. Bait him out. What will come first, Covizi vaccine or Cyberpunk? That's a really good question. At this point, I think it might be the vaccine. I'm actually not that hyped. Am I the only one in chat who's not hyped for Cyberpunk?
Your time withers.
Now, to be fair, I never played The Witcher. I've never played a game from that developer. But, like, I've looked at gameplay for it, and it does seem ambitious, but I don't know why. What I've seen doesn't blow my mind. I feel like it just can't possibly live up to the hype. Honestly, maybe I should ally with the dwarves at this point. That's not the worst idea. Do I still have to spam Canopic Jar Hoarder on every single character? It helps, man. Like, the best thing in the game, or at least for the Tomb Kings, is the new Dynasty Awakening. Because you don't have to worry about researching any tech for it whatsoever, it just gives you a second stack. So, as soon as you can get to 1600 Canopic Jars, you've got a new army. And frankly, we need it at this point. So, yeah, having a lot of dudes with Canopic Jars is pretty helpful.
Servants.
Now
we go. Legions move.
Should I force march up here? No. Am I going to? Yes. We'll get on a force march after this turn. Hopefully that doesn't end up biting me. We'll see.
I reign.
Oh, where's that go? I went north. Interesting.
Find my heart.
Honestly, Queek, at this point, I could use you starting to be a little bit aggressive and useful. I'm not worried about Death Gorge. I'm not even going to build stuff there. What is the fastest way to Karak Asgo? Okay. So, you know what? If they want to force march and, like, attack me with 3 stacks here, I'd welcome it. I kind of want to fight a big battle that's hard. I don't know if that's going to end up working. That might end up punishing me. But this is a really good army. We've got amazing wave clear. I think we can take a lot of what they send my way. Or maybe not. We'll see. If I end up dying, I end up dying. Meanwhile, I'll put Arkhan the Black here at Galbaraz and try to take their settlement from them if I can.
Dance macabre.
Oh, interesting. There was a pathway up there. I didn't know that was even a thing. Alright, well. Galbaraz shall fall soon. Hopefully that gets Wurzag moving this way. But I wouldn't be surprised if they try to go for like a 3 or 4 stack assault on my dudes right here. But we're ready for a fight. We're spoiling for one. We want one. If for no other reason that memes on stream are always a good time. I'm pretty sure I hit the Crypt Ghoul, but whatever. Alright, come at me, dog. Alright, well, he's not at war with the Skaven. At least not my homie Skaven. He is allied with the Empire. He's at war with the Vampire Counts, but again, they're gonna love me no matter what. Like, I could literally destroy their whole faction, and they would still want to kiss my feet. So, I don't really care about that. Let's be friends. I'm actually cool with it. I don't know if I'm gonna let him pull me into any wars, but you pay me for it. Oh, come on. You're a rich mother trucker, man. Really? Really? Screw you and your little dog too, Mugatu. Alright, so they did come. Yeah, 2 stacks, whatever. Crimson Killers are scary, but... Actually, Orc Boys with Gold Shove are pretty scary too. But, again, I'm not super worried.
To battle for the Creator.
Gamers are super nitpicky recently. I do think there's an element of truth to that. I think as time has gone on, and games as a service has become more and more of a factor in our little sphere, people have expected more and more from their games, and I do think that the advent of social media has kind of... Well, and honestly, YouTube is a part of the problem on that front as well. Like, people like me are 100% part of the problem. It's very easy to have a voice, and if you want to have a voice that people follow, a lot of times you just have to say the most outrageous shit possible. And so people will go out of their way to talk down to devs and say like, oh my god, they're doing a horrible job. This game is lacking XYZ. What are you doing? You suck. Like, what the hell? I would do such a better job. Blah, blah, blah. When, at the end of the day, like, there are people working like you and me, and the difference is your job doesn't have anywhere near as much scrutiny as theirs does. My job doesn't have anywhere near as much scrutiny as like a developer does. Like, if I screw up on a video, who the hell cares, right? Like, it's not a big deal at all. If a game dev screws up a launch, or if there's a feature that isn't right, or there are some bugs, like, we've seen it in Total War all the time. People down-talking the game, saying like, oh, the game's trash, it has horrible bugs, Steve's not fixed it, what the hell are you doing, you guys are all retards, blah, 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 blah. I think it's very easy to let that get out of control and not realize, like, hey, like, I know CD Projekt Red, for example, they're working obscene hours right now. And from what I understand, for the Polish economy, like, they're a huge part of it. I believe they are a Polish dev. I'm pretty sure CD Projekt Red, like, has different rules when it comes to overtime and work, quote unquote, I'm gonna say abuse, it's not abuse. But like being forced to work obscene hours to get this Cyberpunk out, you know, they're working crazy hours right now. So I mean, that's brutal on anybody. And I feel like it's important to have at least a little bit of empathy for the people doing that. Obviously, if there's a problem with a game, you should call it out. At the same time, I think what you said is true. Like, people do get more nitpicky now, and they're able to project their opinions about it much more easily in the social media age. Yeah, I mean, CA are great developers, but they're also far from perfect, and obviously, I would love it if we never got a Norska delay. I would love it if we never got a, what else DLC delay. And there's plenty of stuff that deserves criticism on the Total War front, man. Like, we all know that. The Blood and Gore DLC stuff, I mean, at this, like, I kind of find it funny that people still complain about it just because people will pretend to be shocked about it every single year when they shouldn't be, like they know it's coming. But, yeah, I mean, their reasoning for it is suspect at best. But at the same time, like, if they were just transparent with it and just said, hey guys, guess what? We're doing a Blood and Gore DLC because it costs money to make. So we want to make more money, we're gonna charge for it. Okay, that's a perfectly reasonable thing to do. And I think the rating does make sense, right? Like, they don't want it to be a mature game, they want it to be a T-rated game, I get it. But there's elements of it where it's just like, well, really, do you really need to be charging for it? I don't know. I'm a lot more worried about, like, the stuff like the gate bug, for instance, has still never been fixed. That blows my mind.
Everywhere is death.
Animus.
The Hekar warriors do not have shields, so those Mogrub's mangy dick munches will actually hurt. Cameron War Sanctions should go up, so should the Guardians of the Alabaster Tower. I don't know how that ability even works. Oh, I see. Oh, I see how it works. Interesting. Okay. Oh, this is gonna actually really hurt, isn't it?
Right ends.
I do have casters, so let's actually use some magic here. Kill the Crimson Killers. But, well, you guys back. Oh, their center is buckling pretty quick. Broken Tusk Bomb are a problem though. Let's rear charge that. Shoot the Night Goblin's Quick Hoppers because they are ugly and I hate them with every fiber of my being. They should rout soon, but they are immune to Psych, so they'll hold on for a little bit longer than usual. Maybe we kill some chariots here. Rear charge from the flank, or rear charge from the flank. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's push up our Nagashi Zar guard. Let's not over pursue here. Get a nice little battle line going there. And run down the routers. Keep the Hex Race in the back. Oh my god, my Tomb Prince got his ass beat. So, new target. Orc boys. A lot of Orc boys. Gotta worry about them. Is he on... Oh, he's on a boar. Okay, well, maybe we kill you. Get this a little bit more grouped up. Pull it back to my lines. Casket of Souls, start doing some damage, please. Yeah, let's kill the Orc boys on the left flank. Cameron Warsmith can go right in. I don't think they have anything that can actually hurt it much. Yeah, let's just charge it. And then we will have the... Oh, yes. That should do some damage. Hex Race back. Firing on the big guns. Somehow my Lord's full HP again. Like, Cameron Warsmith is having a real good time right now. Now, normally with these stone trolls back here, I'd say send in the Hex Race, baby. But they've got magic resist, so we're going to completely ignore them for now. I'm not going to send in the Hex Race. Their flaming damage will not be useful here. I just absolutely melted something. Gonna rear charge, maybe get the Mortise Engine. Yeah, get more infantry. What spells do I have coming up? Well, I think you're gonna get your wish, man. I don't think Nagash will be a launch day thing, but I just can't see them skipping them. Frankly, Arkhan the Black does a pretty good job of, giving us some Nagash presence in Game 2, at the very least. I honestly didn't think we'd see him in Game 2. I really did. I thought it made the most sense to add him in Game 2, but I guess if you're going for more like an end time scenario at the end of all things, kind of makes sense to hold on to him for Game 3. There's just so much other content coming then, especially if we end up getting Cathay and stuff like that. But I think it's a little bit surprising they've held on, but I just cannot see them skipping him. Mortise Engine, go right in. Nice little cackle there. I'm not sure we're gonna lose any units here. That's a mass rout. That feels good. Again, most of their army's going to escape because we just don't have a lot of fast movers. So maybe have the Hex Race do a little bit of hunting before this is all said and done. Demons mixed or separate? Well, you guys know my viewpoint on that. Alright, I'll let him go. Do I think Drakenfels will come? Maybe? That one's a tougher one. He's not a very important character in Warhammer lore. Nagash is essentially Drakenfels. Now, they brought Drakenfels back as the Nameless in the end times, but he's pretty much the exact same character, and in fact, a lot of their lore kind of overlaps. So I would say Drakenfels is a possibility, but not super important. I would say Nagash is actually legitimately important. Alright, finally, we are stronger on the balance of power than Grimgor's Ard boys. After killing 5 full stacks, you would imagine that would start swinging my way. And indeed, it is. Slowly, but surely. What do you guys do when you run into the situation? Do you guys let the stacks survive so they don't go back to their recruitment center and recruit like full Black Orc stacks in like a turn? Like, do you think it's better to leave an army like this one alive so that it just kind of languishes in despair? Or is it better to just finish it off for good? I'll let you guys make the call on that if I should let it go or destroy it. And meanwhile,
You look right in the head.
Sawspug Beard Taker. Came to the wrong neighborhood, mother trucker.
Another time.
I hurt more than I would have liked, but we'll go catch your punishment for this one. I don't know actually that we can take Galbaraz without a really annoying siege. Now we do have a Casket of Souls, so wait, hold up. I need to look at this. My Staff of Nagash. Have I completed all my objectives for that? Craft the following Elixir of Might. What does that require? That would be an enchanted item, right? Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is why I was at war with the vampire accounts. I forgot. Wine. The closest one is in Sylvania. Great. Yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. That's so stupid. Is that really a requirement in the base game? That makes it so you never get his Staff of Nagash. Unless you trade. Oh, I guess I could trade with them. Yeah, no, but that's the thing. Like, greenskins block any trade through here. I'm not gonna be able to get trade with the vampire accounts even if I am friends with them. That's so lame.
Arkhan the Black.
Might save me a turn because the greenskins cheat. Yeah, they do. Oh, nice. We can just auto-resolve this too. Sweet.
Souls for my
No, just SFO, man. No extended mods.
everything and move on. I grow stronger.
We are expanding quite quickly. What's down here? Okay, so that's still Clan Wars.
I am king.
And honestly, our public order is holding up pretty well too. Everywhere, because of these buildings. Clan Wars, I'm doing a lot for you right now, and
Disappoint me.
I'm not gonna disappoint you. You're gonna disappoint me. A full stack of clan rats at turn 111
Awakening years.
with a level 4 lord. Is that really the best you can do, Clan Wars?
Priest king of greatest dynasty. land of the dead.
No one actually even answered the question, so. Sweet. Thanks, guys.
Unliving Mars. Find my harem.
Alright. So we got Black Orcs to worry about there, but I think we go towards Karak Asgol. Start putting pressure on them. Can we encamp? I think we can. Is it entombed beneath the sands? Yeah, it gives me a catch to replenishment.
Stand, sentinel.
Let's do that for now. Or maybe...
I reign.
Yeah, is it 50%? Yeah, okay, well, not gonna worry about it. Over here, we are looking pretty good. Army should be ready in maybe 5-6 turns. Get a new Shabti, get another Karen Ray. Yeah, Karen Ray. Do I need that many Karen Rays in that army? Definitely a Hex Wraith. Maybe some Screaming Skulls would be decent.
My will.
Get you out of Force March.
I deign to move.
Oh, there's Plague in Karak Azul. I wonder if Tomb Kings can get hit by Plague. Clan Hellhind's got hit by it as well. Damn, Skaven? We will follow in their footsteps. Level up that. Level up my walls. I don't think they're gonna put pressure on me from below. No, wait, what? That's what someone meant in chat earlier. I didn't even notice that. What the hell? That's bugged. I don't even know if I want to give him skills. Okay, no, I think it's... I'm just not going to touch him, guys. I'm scared of what might happen. I think my computer might blow up if I do anything with that guy. So I'm not going to give him any more skills. I'm not sure why he's rank 102. I'm obviously cheating. It's the only way. What the hell is that, man? What? Amazons? They seem unlikely to me at this point, dude. I mean, it's possible. But I think the minor factions in the Far East are much more likely at this point. Can we invest in you now? Yeah, I guess we can. Just go something recruitment. Raising that Tomb Guard cap always helps. Not gonna build that at the moment.
My will be done.
Oh, Kemrian Warsphinx finally at level 14. Very nice. Okay, you can safely spend the point. That's good to know. Thanks, guys. Just wanted to make sure. Don't really feel like dealing with computer destroying crashes, you know? I've actually never seen that. Is that only SFO or is that vanilla as well? I've never seen that in vanilla. Alright, do I actually replace you? I don't think I put you back in. I don't think you're good enough. I don't think it matters. Where do I go? Oh, there's a Book of Nagash army there. I totally forgot that was a thing. Take a look. Then... right up here. So, third Book of Nagash. Casualty replenishment is... well, only after sacking or occupying, but that's still good. Immune to sandstorm attrition. Hit by sandstorm after sacking or occupying. Ah, that's not that good. By the way, quick rundown. I know we talked about it on the Vermintide stream last time. Abu Sheikh Bloodgather is party elite. He leads the Dwellers of Zardak. Let's see. First Book of Nagash. Doesn't look like it has a name. John Dubane, you guys know him well. That is none other than Total Biscuit. John Dubane, you can see it. Pilgrims of Mermidia in Lustria. And right there. That's me, baby. I'm in Warhammer 2. I'm so cool. Mortgan, Wrathbringer of Haskanesh. Black Creek Raiders. And I believe Turin is right here. Fourth Book of Nagash. Nicolandor, the Blade of Skolaril. Eyes of the Jungle. So those are all plays off of our real names. Pretty cool. Stroke my ego, CA, please. Alright, Galbaraz is looking good. I don't actually want to stick around for too long. We'll get one more turn of casualty replenishment and then move on. Keen for the Wood Elves? No, dude, I don't want DLC for Warhammer 2. I don't want more content for this game. That's my job. Yes, dude, I'm excited for it. I'm not as excited for, if they end up doing them, that is, the stupid ass Zoats. I really just don't like that unit, man. I kind of hope that CA just doesn't do them. I hope they go for like tree spirit stuff instead and skip the dinos, because I just don't see how dinosaurs match the Wood Elves aesthetic or playstyle in any way, shape, or form. Well, that's just me. I get why you guys might like Zoats. No hate from my end. I just think they're stupid. And that not all Warhammer lore or units are created equal.
The realm of souls, bathed in shine. What?
Alright. Do I take Karak Azul now? It's a pretty important settlement. Yeah, it's a tier 5, actually.
Tomb King.
We won't move in yet. Maybe the plague will stop soon. Oh, turns remaining 2. We could maybe wait. I have a feeling plague still hits undead, which is really dumb, but I'm just not going to risk it. I don't want to refresh the plague at all, so we could wait 2 turns or so. It's not a problem.
Master Lich.
What mods am I running? It's literally just Less Blood, Less Gore, SFO Grimhammer, the beta version, secret beta version, and something else that's not important.
Do not concern me.
So not much of a mod list here at all. Is he actually gonna be able to make me pay for it? I'll pay for it. I'm fine with it. If we're actually fighting together, we might be able to get something done here. And I don't really want a bunch of mountainous settlements anyway. It's not really Arkhan's thing. Oh, it's Chain Start Settlement is the other one I'm rocking right now. So I started this campaign in Nagashizar just for the flavor.
You are cautious in your greeting. That is wise.
No. Absolutely not. Alright. Wurzag showed up again. This is an auto-resolve if I've ever seen it. That's just a bunch of goblins. Oh, we even get our garrison in too.
Nagash.
Not much of one, but...
I shall move.
We're rich, snitch. I'm a real big timer.
Get off, kid!
Alright, I definitely cannot take Karak Osgol when that stacks in there. Or maybe I could if I cheesed it with a Casket of Souls, but that sounds kind of lame.
Rather eat a squeak.
Me too, dude. I'm gonna go into ambush stance and see if I can catch him on the open road. Got the money to upgrade that now.
Petra watches.
One more turn for Plague? Yep. We'll wait one more turn then.
It's time.
Horse March right next to you. And we are looking pretty strong right here, boys. The Tomb King's train has no brakes. Looking like a good army there, too. Nice little eclectic mix. Fucked them. What a name that is.
Power in unlife. Arise, my warriors.
No, what? In what world did I click on the Waystalker there?
Grave tidings.
There, it just went back. Cool. Okay, let's give you one more wound so you maybe have a better chance of killing him. And I think next turn we're gonna take like 3 greenskin settlements, huh? Yes, start position randomizer. Oh, in a live stream? That would be fun. There are some mods that do that. You can randomize it. It's pretty fun. I think you need to rock some kind of, like the habitable zones. You need to use a mod that lets you pretty much settle anywhere. Otherwise, you can start in like an unsuitable climate that makes the start of your campaign absolutely miserable. But if you rock a all climate suitable mod, that can be pretty fun. I've done it before. No, I don't really need to be friends with you. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if CA made that a feature. Obviously, it'd be super fun if that was actually built into the campaign, but it's not necessary. Like, it's definitely something that's already been taken care of well by the modding scene.
Must ruminate on how you can serve.
What's my favorite legendary lord? Like in Warhammer 2? Or like from a lore perspective? There are a lot of characters I'm super hyped for right now. I think a lot of my favorite characters overall are not in the game yet.
All shall perish.
Really? Okay. Well, thankfully we do have another army right next to us. So my aversion to sieges will continue right now, I think, as long as it lets us actually auto-resolve.
This way, sire.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hikara.
Thank you, SFO. I love you. In vanilla, that would have probably wiped out both my armies.
Take it for me. Find
Yeah, that was a tier 5 settlement, so it's definitely worth just keeping it intact. When does this go live? When does what? Like the stream? What do you mean? What you talking about, playa? And lore, gameplay-wise, and lore as well. Well, I am really looking forward to coordinate legendary lords in Warhammer 3. I think Valkyria the Bloody will end up being super fun. And the reason I say that is because she has my favorite unit. And she'll probably start with one, actually. Skull Crushers of Khorne. The Chaos Rhino Monstrous Cavalry variant. That'll be pretty dope. If they make Valkyria fly and somehow make, like, Malagor... And I wouldn't be surprised if CA is working on that. Like, making Malagor and some of those lords actually learn how to fly. Like, Valkyria could be really, really badass.
Send the chariots. Legions withdraw.
And she actually has a pretty good book, too. Not quite as one-dimensional as you'd expect from a coordinate lord.
My will be done.
Alright, so...
You're not right, Dad.
I think I'll take Crad Tommen to be safe for now and get a foothold.
Arise, my...
Oh, when does the beta go live? I don't know. Weston Sammy or Venris are the people to ask for that. I think the game plan had been to push the SFO update in November, but I think that was when they were thinking the DLC was going to drop in November. Now that's been pushed to December. They usually like waiting until after the DLC comes out, so they don't have to make like a bunch of updates in a row. I don't know what their plan is, but I think you'll have to talk to the devs themselves.
My new seat.
Because yeah, I mean, you don't want to update the mod and then have all your stuff get screwed up by the new update like 2 weeks later. That'd just be annoying. Man, I don't think we're getting anything for Warhammer 3 for a while, man. I mean, this DLC got pushed to December. There won't be an announcement this year. That's clear at this point.
My glory.
I mean, at this point, I expect Warhammer 3 at the end of next year, but as I said, who the hell knows? Alright, it literally says Gore Fang when I click on him, and then I click on him and it says Waystalker. Like, what in the world? Yes, you did it! Great job, buddy. Hunter is safe. We're gonna level up new moss and start building that unique pyramid. Let me see this. New moss. I think new moss should have its own. Yeah, it does. I don't know why it's only showing me colors right now. Oh, that's why. The Pyramid of Prince Tutankhamun, the Golden God. Unit cap for Tomb Guard, Canopic Jars, Public Order. Okay, it's like the same thing, actually. Oh, and Casualty Replenishment plus 10% faction-wide. Hell yeah. And a Sphinx Legion of Numas as well. So that is going to be the new game plan for Numas. Level this up and then get that pyramid built ASAP. Galbaraz is happy. We're good to move on. The Gorgazon and continue ripping the heart out of Top Knots. I don't care if they retake Galbaraz. Well, maybe I do. Maybe I actually do. I'll kill that army first. I don't know how they have so many armies going on here, man. Like, the Greenskins just have uncontested control of Badlands now in all my campaigns. It's kind of gross. It's kind of interesting to see how CA's handled that pendulum between Dwarfs and Greenskins, and it seems like every patch it just switches to the other faction. It's never really a toss-up. It's either like one faction always snowballs or the other faction always snowballs. I don't know that I actually need 2 casters in this army, but Magic Reserve will certainly help. Okay. Nah, I don't agree with that. I don't think the Rona is gonna delay like full games. I mean, we're still getting a bunch of big releases coming out in November this year. I'm not talking about Warhammer stuff, I'm just talking about in general. New consoles are coming out, a lot of new games are coming out. I don't think that it's gonna be a situation where I think the stuff that's going to get delayed has already been delayed, and it's not gonna be delayed more from it, because a lot of companies have already started going back into work. Like, they shifted into working from home. I think Creative Assembly right now, for instance, is rocking like a half and half thing. I think they're sending some people into work and some people not. Still working from home, but I think there have been delays that have already hit Total War, obviously. I'm not sure if Corona had anything to do with the Wood Elf delay, but they're definitely... I expect things to pick back up. At least after the holidays. I mean, stuff just needs to get done at this point, guys. Like, limiting the spread is super important, obviously, but the whole world isn't going to go into shutdown mode for it. Especially because we know a lot more about the virus now than we did when it started.
To war for
With the Empire, Vampire's like 25, 75% of the time, with the Vampires usually winning. Yeah, but it hasn't always been that way.
Thanks to my guidance, your tremendous...
We had Manfred and Vlad getting absolutely pooped on every single game for many turns on end.
stop pushing it.
These mother effers, dude. We got walls here, and this is about to be tier... Well... Oh.
Jog off.
Maybe losable. That would be annoying if they took Numas from me. I hope not. I swear, it's like playing whack-a-mole. Yeah, raise your own capital. I'm down for it, dude. Do it. Can I catch you?
Time to die.
Alright, I guess what we have to do right now is force march back down, take back Agrul Migdal, kill off this stack, and then... Well, I really need to just link up with another army.
What?
We're getting close, actually. We're 2 turns from having a new army. Because we got 20,000 funds, and we have 1,600 canopic jars, so... 2 turns, we got a new stack coming. Could probably recruit it down on the western side, or yeah, western side of my civilization. Empire would be pretty good. We got Ankara Kazul for now. We're gonna hold on to all of our money so we get that 6 stack coming quick. Ruga. And this army is 1 turn from completion as well. Everything good back home? Ooh, public order's not amazing here. Yeah, let's not do that. Oh, is that what it's predicted, Matt? I didn't see that information. Is that like from an actual viable source, or is that just some random talking? July 2021. It's a long time. A long time to wait for a vaccine for this BS, dude. It sucks. Alright, so things are going well against the Greenskins here. I think what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, this is perfect. We've got 3 armies just all within 2 turns of each other. Yeah, this war of the Greenskins is definitely, they're getting beat up bad. They are getting beat up bad at this point. Where is the best place for me to recruit? Actually, Lamia, probably. Because in Nagashi Czar, getting out of that situation is really hard. It's a 10 stack settlement. So we are going to do it now. Awaken a new dynasty. And then we'll have our 7th army soon after because of the tech. So the snowball should really begin at that point, I think. We're kind of snowballing right now, to be honest, but... any of my lords came back? I think so. Yeah, this guy. Local recruitment cap looking good here. Is there any right that increases my... No. Bunch of Necro Knights. That's going to be fun. So they're a little bit different in SFO. As you can see, the non-halberd variant has bonus versus infantry and a bit more staying power. So I think that's actually going to be a really good unit. Maybe even better than halberds if we're fighting greenskins. So let's get all of those, gobble them up right now. Get some Karen Race as well. Are there any constructs available at the moment? Yeah. Go another... We'll make this the Necro stack. That should be really fun. And we need to raise the cap on our War Sphinxes for sure. You are ready to fight? What is the fastest way to get me into a good position? Right here, I guess.
Immortality and power. Arise, my warriors.
Let him chill for a couple turns here. Arkhan, come on down. Take Agrul. Bunch of ag holes over here, man. Yeah, you don't want to attack, you wuss. Walls would be pretty useful. I do still play Elite mod. I haven't done any content for it in a while. It's a fun mod, man, but I think we talked about it on stream a little bit yesterday. Dawn of War, it's really difficult to get into. It's really difficult because the people who play it have been playing it for like 15 years and they're gods. Especially in Elite mod, It's all very experienced players, really small player base. So there aren't a lot of bad players to practice against or like average players to practice against. Everyone who plays it is good at the game. Really good. And the issue I have with it is the way resources work in Dawn of War. Like, games are just kind of over super fast if you take a poor engagement at the start. And it makes it kind of unpleasant to play because you end up playing like 5 or 6 games in a row where just, you're basically calling GG like 5 minutes into the game. So when you actually have good 3v3s, it's super fun. I love it. And those are the highlights that you see on my channel. But those kind of games are kind of few and far between, unfortunately. So I don't really recommend it for newer players. It obviously has a really small player base anyway because it's been around forever. I have fun with Dawn of War, and I still occasionally play with friends, but it's just kind of hard to get into, you know? Oh, hello. Go away. Why are you creating undercities in my own territory, you penis? You're my friend, you're not supposed to be doing that to me. Where'd he go? Ah, yeah, top knots are done. Top knots are super done.
For Nagash, but a worthy.
This is technically early access, so obviously I've done a lot of stuff with Venrus, so I have access to a secret beta version that all you scrubs don't get to play. So that's technically what this is, but the Kings and Raiders is still in beta for everybody, I think. The Tomb King side of it, I believe, is still available to the public, I'm pretty sure. You guys just camping it out. So, what do I do? Do I just come right here and like ambush and try to make you come out and wipe you? I think that's probably the play, right? Still need some more casualty replenishment. So Morgheim is next on the agenda, and then maybe no. Khemri and Gorgazon. Once these two settlements are wiped out, yeah, Kosovar is gonna fall to Moors. I think we're gonna be good. Once top knots are dead, we're in really good shape.
Submit.
And actually, I could run this right at some point and go have them capture. You know what? A good idea would be to capture one of the ones that has pyramids in it. That's actually what I did for Cutter. To do it for Bagar or something if it gets raised. So I'll hold on to that right for now. Don't have the elixir might for a long time. Alright, they're ready to move again. Good.
My dynasty.
Hello. Alright, you know what? We're gonna back away from the garrison. And let them come at me. Ooh, Colossal Squig! We could have a big old battle brewing right here. Well, we're getting close to Black Crag and the real heart of their empire. Could be a big battle brewing very soon. Let's see what they do. If you're enjoying the stream, please hit like. Really helps out the channel. I don't imagine there are going to be too many more people who join us tonight at this late hour, but having fun with it so far. Hope you guys are as well. And Bounceport does not love me here, but I'm feeling okay about it. I think he's on a Khemri. Yeah, he's on a Khemrian War Sphinx. Grimgor is scary. 110 melee attack and 700. Oh, Jesus. He has bars for large too. And 170 armor, so stay away from him. But we got a Casket of Souls. That's a great equalizer. And a 1v1 fight, I'm not too scared. Maybe I should be, though. Maybe I should be. And honestly, this might be a good stopping point after we fight this one. Like I said, I started streaming at 1 o'clock with Italian on his channel for Hunt Showdown, so I don't know how much longer my voice is going to hold up, and I've not eaten much today at all, so getting some beer and some food in me will be good, but this should be a fun battle to end it. So take a look at these green skulls. These are Neferata Simps. Literally, the lore for them is that a Bretonnian count or duke wanted to get in bed with Neffy, which, I mean, let's be honest, we all do. She's a hottie with a body. And he had his own retinue come in, and they were doing stuff for her, and he wanted to be given the blood kiss, and he pissed her off, and of course, Neffy's not the nicest chick in the sack or in life in general. And decided to not give him the blood kiss and instead cursed him and all of his little minions. And they got turned into undead slaves instead of vampires. Feels bad. That's why you don't simp for vampires. I mean, you really shouldn't simp for anybody, but definitely not vampires. Because they tend to be a little bit more brutal than regular humans, in my experience. Quite spoopy indeed. Cryptors in the center. Cryptors. Captain Souls in the back. And I think we're gonna call it right there. Now, we definitely need something to protect the rear. Always protect your McNuggets. So yeah, Cannon Rice on the flank to do some flanking. Nekar Horseman in the back to be annoying. And our line of sight is not great. This should be better. You know what? No, that's actually, both sides kind of suck. I'm fine with this, it's fine. Greenskin AI loves to do this. Just go super wide. Which kind of makes it hard to defend. You guys should be shooting immediately. Thank you, you're on control group. I let her drain my soul, that's for show. I feel you, dude. I mean, I think my favorite lore video ever on my channel was the Neferata one. I'm actually pretty proud of that video. I also kind of took the parts of the lore that I loved the most and kind of ignored the retcons. So I wouldn't say it's the best or the best lore video for Neferata in terms of true adherence to the updated lore, because there's a lot of new stuff that got added for her, like her relationship with Arkhan the Black and them being lovers, which made no sense to me, and I really didn't like it all. So I kind of glossed over that stuff. But yeah, I was quite pleased with how I tackled that lore vid. EBH. We do have heals for our Khemrian War Sphinx, which is always fun. I'm not gonna over pursue there. Come on back, come on back. Oh, I forgot we have two Khemrian War Sphinxes. Very cool. Oh, here comes the Colossal Squig. Oh my god, it's terrifying. I don't actually know what I can do to kill it quickly. Maybe tear out that stuff quick. Maybe bring the Crypt Horrors back. I think they need to go there. I'm not too worried about the archers. And just stay the F away from Grimgore. Really what it comes down to. Getting pooped on a bit there. Get you moving. Get you healing up my Khemrian War Sphinx. Actually keep you guys in a separate control group. I'm actually not doing a great job at the moment. That wall's gonna hurt. This wall's gonna hurt really bad. I need to get you out. Yeah, I should have had a much more compact formation. Okay, good. At least the Colossal Squig is melting. The Cav is melting. I've definitely been playing for too long, boys. Definitely, yeah. I let too much of my really poor infantry engage on the front line. I don't know if that's gonna end up being a massive problem for me. It's not good, obviously. Let's bring you back. I just need to stay away from Grimgore. Why am I getting stuck on a single unit of chariots with a Khemrian War Sphinx? That doesn't seem very accurate at all. Alright, well, we're doing well on this side. Maybe don't want to over pursue too much. Oh, Grimgor's coming in. I'm so scared of him. Maybe all my lords just cycle. Oh my god, brutal. Alright, tell you what. Let's put some Moshanti around. Yeah, the Karen race are doing well. Beat up on Grimgor. It's hurting, but I think we're okay. Maybe. It's getting really scary now. Bone Giant has not been super impressive up to this point. And my Karen Race are gonna crumble out on that side against the Black Orcs. Maybe pull you guys back. Actually, maybe honestly pull all you back except for the Tomb Guard. Keep whatever we can alive. Casket of Souls is still the great equalizer as it has always been. Kill off the Cav. Both of you can deal with them. I think we're actually okay. We're gonna lose more here than we should have, but we might be alright.
Yes, sire.
Shoot up! Come in and help out on this side? Oh, don't die. Don't melt. They're melting away like the summer snows. And have to do some good cycle charging here with the Cav, or with the Khemerian War Sphinxes, rather. Alright, all that stuff's terror running, that's good. Let's go after Grimgor now. Yeah, and that Colossal Squig was not very impressive right there. Definitely not. He's got a bunch of Black Orc support, so we don't want to dive too far into that fight. Pull you guys back. Pull all you guys way back. Get rid of them. Nice shot from the casket. Might need to start moving them away. Oh. You can go for rear charge on Grimgor. You can tear out the Boar Boy Big Guns. Bring the Crane Race. Yeah, we're fine. Unless for some reason I just become unable to kill Grimgor. Which I guess is a possibility when he's got a 154 melee attack and hits like an effing truck. Run away, Khemerian War Sphinx. Run! Keep you guys in. Oh, where's my crit? They would have been very useful. Definitely forgot about my Cryptors. I'm gonna lose my Necrotect here if I don't get some good shots in right now. Yeah, you gotta just go in. Death to Grimgor!
Fight forward.
Run! It's a fun battle though. I like these kind of fights where the AI doesn't just roll over and die for you. He's gonna crumble out. I don't know if he has immortality. Maybe keep the Bone Giant off because he's actually not that useful here. Oh, I still haven't won this game. My audio's lagging for some reason. This is still losable, I think. Oh, did he just net me? He just gobbo netted me. What a lord! Oh my god! Oh my god! My casket just one-shot my lord. Oh my god! Route, please. Get out of there. He actually just made me crumble on my lord. That was so scary. I did so much damage to my Khemerian War Sphinx. Kill Grimgor, never let him come back. Alright, we're stabilized. Oh my god, that was terrifying. That did like 800 damage to my lord. At least. If that had lost me the game, that would have been a kind of hilarious way to end the stream. Alright, kill Grimgor. I don't want to see his ugly face again. Run him over. Oh my god, he's... Dude, look at how huge he is, by the way. Yeah, I've definitely been playing video games for too long here, boys. I forgot my Krotors that entire battle. But fun way to end it. Fun little battle for sure. The guy got close. That got spicy. I like it. GG. Well played. Yeah. Army losses kicked in right at the perfect time. Yeah, so if you're in that situation, again, and it's how we played most of our battles on stream today, what you gotta do is, if you have a weaker front line, don't spread out and give them the front line battle. And that was by far my biggest issue that game. Obviously, skeleton warriors and green skulls and stuff are going to get destroyed by black orcs, especially when they have, what, like 68 melee attack base? You get over 100 when wasp popped. So, the smart thing there is defense in depth. Keep your crap stuff in the front, that's fine, but don't spread out wide. I basically let all of my stuff engage at once, which means my front line crumbles at once, as opposed to putting really compact, deep formations one after another, defense in depth, force them to come through. Obviously, if I played them again, I'd play that better, but it doesn't really matter. We are in Grimgor territory. We've still crushed his army. We got a bunch more stacks on the way. 6 and 7 will be showing up on the Greenskin front line soon. And from there, I think the Greenskins should pretty much be on the back foot. It has been a fun stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Halloween. I think we'll end it here. And let me make sure I didn't miss any donations or anything, but I think we will call it. I will get some food, I will drink some beer, and I will enjoy the rest of my evening in peace. Thank you to Simp for Cetra and everyone else who donated on stream today. And I will see you all in the next video. Any Pride, signing out for now. Have a good one, boys.